Hey, this is Ross Payton with Roleplay Over Green. We're playing Delta Green.
Yay. At Tom's house.
At Tom's house, because it's holidays, my brother's home, so you have to record somewhere else.
Tom's not here.
Yeah, Tom is not here. He is out holidaying. But we were considering Delta Green Icarus, working Group Icarus. This is the third published scenario. We've already done Caligata and Last Things Last, and now we're doing a scenario written by Dina Stetloy. It's on his Patreon. This is called Sweetness. I'll have a link in the show notes. But yeah, so picking up where we left off, the operation to decontaminate a dead retired agent's belongings turned out to be far more lethal.
Well, they sent us amateurs to work with. Thank you very much. And nobody else except Zinchenko is coming back for this particular job. Either they're just too cowardly to step up for the Icarus group, or I guess they might have been reassigned. I don't know. It might have had something to do with my little report I wrote up. It was very persuasive.
Yeah.
And rational.
So yeah, the reports being what they are, you're all just given the same, response. Go return to your daily life. We will contact you as needed. Obviously, speak none of this, and hopefully, you've learned a lesson about keeping mementos, i.e., don't. So
I wasn't here, so
yeah. But we do get a vignette first. What do you do in your personal lives? Of course, we have Dan here. He has played a new character because his last one did not.
Sorry, not
got a little exploded.
So in terms of
a little disemboweled.
Dan, did you read the book?
No, I was actually doing what the mission told us to do exactly. Someone was a blatant narcissist and decided that he needed to explode the plant.
Yeah. It's called I
and
failed
you
a sand check.
there.
Right. You don't know what happened.
He failed the sand check.
Past performance.
Anyway,
you weren't there.
Dan, so you don't have a vignette. You're just going through your daily life. When you're contacted by the group, please introduce your character.
I am George M. Potter, also known as Gunny, from the U.S. Army. Staff Sergeant George M. Potter. Right. Probably.
We'll say you're discharged.
Yes.
But so you returned home, and you get suddenly a lucrative career job or contractor job with a mysterious DoD affiliated consulting firm. So your character, where does he live? He can live anywhere in the country. The logical place would be somewhere near D.C., somewhere near the Pentagon, because that's where a lot of these defense contracting, especially consulting firms, would be. So Virginia, or
Maryland.
Yeah, Arlington.
Yeah, let's do Arlington.
Okay. So you're in Arlington. Who are your dependents or bonds?
Mom, off and on significant other, and best friend back home.
Okay. So yeah. Your character, has been. Does it say? Have you determined what your character's history is yet? Because you are basically modifying a preaching.
Finding a family, protecting loved ones, doing a good job. Okay, yeah. So I took this contractor job because contractor jobs are always lucrative, and I'm hoping to convince my off and on significant other to settle down with me. But first, I'm going to make all the big bucks.
Okay.
And so she won't have to ask any more questions.
So yeah, your job, you quickly find out you were right into something called the Delta Green Special Access Program, which is an interdisciplinary program made up of many different agencies, and they're beginning to subcontract into consulting firms, into contractors, private contractors, because apparently there is a great need for personnel. And let's see, did your character have any failed... Did you take any of the... Delta Green experiences, like on your preacher, does your preacher have like failed violent extreme? Yeah, what brought you to Delta Green? Extreme violence, captivity, hard experience, or things man was not meant to know. If those are if not, you can determine that yourself if you want to look. Here are the
It looked like footage from a raid, but it turned out to be something else, something supernatural, and the word must have gotten out. Plus, you got reassigned to the worst parts of the country, got put on regular army jobs, got chewed to pieces. They learned to hate you. Eventually, someone new talked to you about it all, someone from the secret program. Yeah. Essentially, I decrypted something that man was not meant to know.
Okay,
You
do
know?
you have points in unnatural? The skill? They're in alphabetical order.
No.
Okay.
I have 30 in occult, though.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. So you've seen footage. You've translated thing, or that's right. Translated or okay. So yeah, you're new to the group. This will be your first opera, as they call them. Apparently, there's some sort of lingo. This is a long-established program. Never heard of it before.
Weird.
So, and what are your specialties again? Is it high percentage skills?
Athletics, because I'm a marathon runner, apparently. Okay. Microelectronics. SIGINT.
Okay.
Unarmed combat.
Okay.
This seems to be very popular in these pre-gens.
Weird, huh?
All right, so yeah, technician. Of course, then we have Aaron.
Yep, I am also returning.
Yeah.
In this case.
What was your last mission? Caligata then?
Yes. So I was the microbiologist who was gonna rescue.
Okay, so you do actually remember Zinchenko?
Yes, I do remember Zinchenko. Actually, that will come in handy. But yes, Duncan Spiker.
Okay, so let's talk about Duncan. You get a chance to do a thing. Let's see here. So, Spiker, you said? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just writing your name down so I can remember. All right, so what do you want to do in general in your downtime between when you return home from Afghanistan to when you are called up by Delta Green?
Mainly that I was reorganizing my life because I've recently gone through a divorce, so unfortunately that was a little more traumatic, and that I was actually kind of getting away from that when all of this started. I was brought in as an asset. So, but I'm completing that and moved back to Silver Springs, Maryland, to take care of my ailing mother, Christine, and also make sure that I can actually start up a new job right now, a new job within one of the local state colleges.
So you're trying to focus on repairing one of your bonds, or are you trying to...
in this case, repairing one of the bonds, mainly with my mother. Since
okay, what's your bond at with her, and what's your charisma?
My bond with her is 9, and my charisma is 9.
Okay. So you don't really... you didn't use it, yeah, so you're fine with that. So you don't have to do that. You can refill responsibilities in which increase your bond. You could establish a new bond, which is finding, like, meeting a friend or something like that and having someone else you give a shit about.
Well, that actually works because part of mine, at least these, is choose another teammate, one of the teammates. So, Shadowman, since you were...
No, that's like a new bond.
Oh, a new bond, okay.
That's another thing you do. You can do therapy. What's your SAN at? Is it...
it's currently at 63 out of the 80 that I started with. So.
Okay, so you could go to therapy. You could go back to nature. In which case you just kind of spend a lot of time out in the woods, spend a lot of time, meditating essentially.
Actually, that would make sense for mine because microbiologist, a doctorate in microbiology, so I could just use the time saying that I'm taking a research sabbatical.
Yeah.
And go back to nature, so.
Alright, 76. Let me make sure I'm reading the things, doing them correctly. Therapy or home life. Let's see here. You could also improve a skill or a stat. I'm just reading you your options.
Okay.
You should be thinking about this too, Sean. So back to nature, minimizing obligations. Just physically going to peace. Therapy, stay on the case. You could obsessively, try and learn more about Delta Green. Ask for documents. Try and understand more of what happened to you. You could research Ellis, I think, the guy you were trying to track down.
Oh yeah.
You could get special training. To learn things like lock picking or that kind of thing, special talents. Mm-hmm. Or you could let's see here. You could You could try and ask Delta Green for documents about the true nature of reality and study the unnatural.
I'm fascinated, but also I realize that I need to just kind of calm down. But I will ask for a little can I ask for tactical training since I felt somewhat unprepared in the field?
Special training. Okay, so do you want to improve an existing skill or set, or do you want to get special training?
I would like to improve an existing skill.
Okay, which skill do you want to improve?
Alertness.
Alertness. All right. What are you doing to improve this skill?
Mainly, I've assumed that they have they have like a weekend retreat program where they essentially put you out there and then have somebody else kind of doing a paintball tagging, stalking you. So
Okay, yeah.
you're essentially trying to survive out there without being caught.
Sure. Yeah. All right. The way this works is you make a skill test of the stat times 5 or the skill. If the test fails, you've improved. Add 1d10 percentage points to the skill or 1 point to the stat.
Okay, so the stat is times 5?
No. You're using your skill.
My skill, okay.
So what's your skill at?
30%.
So if you get higher than 30, you add 1d10 to it.
Okay. Yes, 37.
All right. So you add 1d10.
37.
Okay, so which percentile do I just roll another one?
You just roll a d10.
A d10, okay. Let's see how much I get. On the table here.
0.
2.
2.
Noise.
Hey, at least it increased somewhat.
Yep.
That's...
This also reduces a bond, other than a bond for Delta Green, by 1 as you let other responsibilities lapse.
in this case, probably my ex-spouse, since I'm not really thinking about her that
Yep.
much. So
You don't call her. You spend some time away. She's kind of upset as you take off time to go to a fucking paintball tournament. But you feel more alert. And you don't freak out, which is good. Do you have any insanity? Do you have like PTSD or anything like that?
no, I don't.
You don't have any permanent disorders?
Not yet, so
Okay,
no, I'm
so
not.
you don't have to make a sand check to not
No, because I think
freak out in the woods.
I'm pretty sure he avoided those the last time too. So it only went down.
Yeah, I took all those.
If you hit your breaking point, yeah.
Yeah, and I
Did you hit your breaking point?
I don't remember on this one, so because
It should have your breaking point under your sanity.
no, we reset it after that because he had his issue, but it was only a temporary, and then it reset.
No, if you hit your breaking point, you have
I did
permanent
get one
disorder.
Permanent disorder. Okay, yeah.
So you have a permanent disorder. In that case, you can think about what that disorder is. It could be
Actually, because we were in the caves, claustrophobia. So.
claustrophobia. All right, write that down.
Claustrophobia.
But you're out in the woods, lots of space. You're
Yeah.
above ground. You can see the sky.
Oh, yeah.
That you don't have to worry about
And then
claustrophobia.
you walk inside, and then it's all confining and awful.
Yeah.
And terrible.
Right.
Well, I'll say it probably would take a small, like a hoarder's house or something like that. That would trigger it, but not like a normal house.
An
That's
inner
not
city
really-
apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. A Manhattan apartment.
Yeah.
New York doorways.
Yeah. Subway.
A long house in.
Yeah, so put it in claustrophobia. You have to make a sand chest to not freak out when you're
In confined spaces.
Yeah.
So
All right, Sean Zinchenko.
Steve Zinchenko, after heavily manipulating reports to make him seem like he was a better person than he really is.
Yep.
Because he's a horrible, horrible human being. If even that. Steve is going to go out back to nature, which in this case takes the form of not actual nature, but lying to his spouse, saying he's going on another operation pretty quickly, and he's going to hole up in a hotel for about a week in, I'm going to say Corpus Christi.
Mm-hmm.
And it's him, a bunch of bottles, and a bar every night. That's
Okay.
nature for him.
Back to nature. Yeah, seclusion, minimizing stress, distractions, and obligations. All right. First off, make a sand chest for alcoholism.
Oh, yeah. Black. I failed.
All right, you binge drink.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
That's the whole point.
Is it possible to die during one of your vignettes?
No.
Okay.
He's probably going to have like a fatty liver after this.
I will say you will lose 2 points from. Normally it's 1 point from a bond, but it's 2 points because you max out her credit card.
Right. She kind of figures out what the fuck's going on.
All right, so make another sand check.
Yellow. 98. No.
It's not a critical though. So you don't gain any sand back. Oddly enough.
Weird. It's
Yeah.
like crawling into a bottle. Doesn't fucking help.
Yeah. If you had made it, you would have felt great. Could have gotten 1d4 sand back.
Stare over at the railing and ponder existence.
Yeah.
Stare down. Admire the fall.
All right, so
26 sand!
you do not get a phone call this time. Each of you, one day, as you are, we'll say you are on the couch back at home, recovering from your.
Yes,
you know-
I'm gonna retcon. It's not the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He lives in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay.
why?
Because it's a dust hole.
No
Not even a hole.
shit.
It's dust plain.
And you have to buy bottled water.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, Texan relating.
I'm just saying. I picked the.
Yeah,
place.
take that, Texas.
Lubbock has undrinkable water. Let's just go with that.
Well,
we have at least
they've
one
gotten
listener
better.
race.
Okay.
So, but it's,
I do have fun memories of Texas, for the record.
I do too, but
I'm
Lubbock's
picking
not
Lubbock
one of-
because it's just a fun call out. Okay.
Lubbock's not one of them. Sorry.
Enough of the sun.
All right. So each of you on the same day get a FedEx envelope. Is returned to you. The envelope, as you look at it, it appears as if you had filled it out and sent it to an obviously fake address. In fact, you recognize the address because it says Bingo's Clown Room, but it has a different. It has the address of it's somewhere near the cabin, but not exactly there. So, but the handwriting is not yours, but it's like the return. Please, return to your home address, your home address, and your home address.
So after, I'm guessing Aunt Karen's at work, Skylar's at school, and I'm hungover as fuck and just staring, going, how fucking drunk was I?
No, like it's too neat.
Okay,
for
it's
you
not my
to-
handwriting,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not your handwriting.
Oh, I'm going to consider it for a second,
Yeah.
then open it.
You each should get the same thing. It is a brochure for a real estate seminar at the Holiday Inn in Tampa, Florida this coming Friday. Each is marked with a small hand-drawn green delta. On the last page is a 10-digit number written in the same ink. It may be a phone number, but it has no dashes in it. So, anyways,
Leave it.
Secure burner phone. Try dialing the number.
okay. You have a burner phone, I'll give you that. I mean, especially if you have SIG in it, right? Then, yeah, you probably have several.
Yep.
So you call it. It rings and rings. You realize, Potter, was it?
Yep.
All right. That it's a pinned dial-through number, not a real phone number. So, like a Google Voice kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't call it.
Okay.
So, but you realize that this is a so it's something, you're not sure exactly what, but you get a very odd feeling that you should go to this seminar.
Can I not
I
just
guess-
call us in? Like,
Do I have a Delta Green handler?
You do have a contact number because it is your consulting firm.
Okay. Then I will call them and say and ask to verify assignment.
Give me bureaucracy.
What? No.
Okay, you cannot get through. Your this voicemail box is full. But knowing what is your bureaucracy at?
30.
30. Yeah, you're pretty sure this is the one thing you did know from your briefing of the Delta Green program, special access program. That is very, very paranoid that they keep it secret from other agencies. That secrecy is paramount. So, circuitous methods to contact you would, in fact, be standard. Of course, you especially might realize they're going more paranoid because, for some casualties.
So, real quick, does my FBI status, I know it allows me to carry a gun on the flight, does it also get me around the large bottles of liquid thing on airlines?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
cool. Well, you know what's in there. So,
You have to put it in a thermos or something, or a water bottle.
I've also got a couple of, empty hip flasks.
Yeah.
Because it's Sinchenko. Just give it up, Jack. So I'm just flying the fuck out there. I'm leaving a handwritten note, hastily scrawled to Karen. She's going to be even more pissed off. I will volunteer a lowered bond with Karen over this shit. Or is that the other point? I don't know. I'm just leaving her a quickly scrawled note. A quick photo of... No, actually, no, fuck, no traces. Just a quickly hand-scrolled note and get the fuck out. Hastily pack a bag. Grab my hooch, grab my gun, get on a flight.
Okay.
Grab your hooch gun.
Yes. Little squirt gun. But yeah, I'm just heading over, back to the clown room.
All right. No, well, this is it's not the counter room.
Oh, it's not actually
It's in a real estate seminar in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit, never mind.
Yeah.
So that's a different location. We were in California last time.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Gotcha. I'll
do you have your
mail the
artistic?
clan room. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You were mailed a brochure with the Delta.
okay. So I will just go to Tampa, I
Yeah.
guess.
All right.
Fuck it. See some gators.
Spiker, you doing anything before you go?
In this case, just kind of covering my tracks out of that. Shoot, research is no longer in here, is it? So.
You use a different skill for that now.
Okay.
Depending on what you want to research.
Mainly, I was just wanting to look up to see if there were any if there's any that's like microbiology or just general academic seminars down in Tampa at the time, close to where our Tampa at the same weekend. So,
what skill do you have that would what's your biology?
Biology's at 80. So
No, there aren't.
okay, so mainly just kind of coming up for a cover to be able to go down there. So. For family and my colleagues too, just to give an excuse of where I'm at. So,
you work. Who do you work for? Technically, right?
Just a local state college, and that's
Okay.
like in Maryland.
Through the Delta Green Access Program, you do have a prefabricated cover story. You could activate that
Okay.
at any given time. I'll say each of you is given a burner excuse to go. It is a cousin in trouble or a.
I'm just leaving the fucking note.
Yeah, you FBI. It's very easy for you. Consulting firm, obviously.
That's what I'm paid to do.
Yeah, for you, it is your cousin is in trouble. And you can give them a phone number that a person at an answering service will answer and pretend to, and has been informed about this emergency.
Okay. So, and I will at least give that to my colleagues. So,
That feels like a business model right there.
Yeah, I think there are things like that, the prefabricated like cover stories, stuff
Probably.
like that. So, for more mundane purposes than that,
We should start one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're creative types, not really.
Let's see here. All right, so all three of you show up.
okay.
Same day. It is the Tampa
Moderately.
Greenfield Holiday Inn welcomes the Burke Torrance Real Estate Seminar. Floats above a huge sign above the entrance of the hotel. It is filled with, and as you get in the lobby, you see many real estate agents mulling about, talking shop. As the three of you, of course, are all wearing suits and ties because you're all, government personnel, basically. It
Ties a little bit
is
loose.
your second nature at this point, unless you deliberately go out of your way to be incongruous.
I go out on my way to find the bar.
Yep. As you do that, there is a man in his late 40s who approaches you. He has blonde hair, round metal glasses. You notice nicotine-stained fingers. You also, both of you notice that he clearly is packing heat in a shoulder holster, and just kind of reads law enforcement to you. But he,
I ask him if he's got a light.
do either of you have alertness or search above 60?
No, I have alert 30.
Well, you can give me alertness.
One
They're
alertness.
new and improved alertness.
I've only got the 50 range, so
No.
Okay.
Not above 60.
Okay.
I just ask him.
After if we fail, we get our points on that, right? We check.
Yeah, sure.
Like I said, I ask if he's got a light.
He says, here, follow me. I have a conference room.
Glance back, look the other two. Spiker, nod, stumble a little bit, and just keep going.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, give me another sand check. Are you soused right now?
Let's find out. Probably yellow. Yeah.
Okay, you've been drinking. Give me a con times 5 check.
I want count times 5.
Con times 5.
Fuck, it's actually looking for me 70. Black, 67.
You're holding your liquor. No penalty yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Great.
So
I'm functional.
you're a functional alcoholic. So you go into a small conference room. Inside there is a laptop with a projector, or he's connected to the hotel projector. It's very bland, very boring kind of room. Just call me John, and let's get to it. A friendly called in an incident after seeing a restricted symbol on the door of a crime scene. Here is a news story. The news story it shows you a website that have a local news in Tampa, Florida. There is a local family victimized by hate crime. It is the headline reads that a family they are pictured a African American man and a Caucasian woman. There are several children with their faces blurred in the photo. It's a family photo, and then it shows their house, a nice suburban house. Looks like it has been vandalized. Involved a small fire. Graffiti and other marks have been found on the house. No one was injured, but the mark, which is on the door, is plainly visible. He points at that is the mark. It was scratched on the surface and coated in blood. This symbol is apparently something that has been flagged for further investigation. Here's a dossier on the family. He hands you a very thin manila folder.
Flip it up so everybody can see.
Yeah. We believe this mark is rare, esoteric enough to merit an investigation. It is not something that is found in casual texts, is my understanding. Therefore, it is of worth time to find out where the symbol came from and how it got there. You are to find the origin of this mark and remove all vectors which might produce it. The family, the Berniers, Bernier.
That's V as in Victor?
B.
Okay, Berniers.
Berniers, yeah. The Berniers are eager to solve this issue. They believe it is some sort of harassment. Since I recommend looking, your cover might be to investigate it. This is a federal hate crime that might get you cooperation, but that is, of course, at your discretion. Do you have any questions?
So remove vectors. Remove vectors or remove vectors?
Remove them.
Like bullet point, remove.
So
yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. How much access can our cover get us with the local authorities?
You must establish your own cover.
Okay. So, and is there any other indication through just general reporting why this family was targeted other than just a potential hate crime?
Not at this. We have no information on that.
Okay.
All right. So,
if you excuse me, I must use the restroom. I will be right back.
Sounds legit.
Please. So
guys, what angle do you want to take on this one?
What's in the folder too? What does it say?
There's an address. 3591 North Ridge Avenue, Tampa, Florida. The Berniers' house. That's their home address. Gives a short. Let's see here. The Berniers. It is Tim. Is the father. And they are his children. Evelyn is a stay-at-home mother. Kids are not hers biologically. And they have two children. Let's see here. Chad and Catherine.
You got a Chad.
Tim works for...
At least he's not hanging.
Tim works for Altex Microelectronics as an engineer. Very senior engineer for the company. This is that Evelyn is a stay-at-home mother. Catherine has special health needs. She is born deaf in both ears.
That might be significant.
What's the status of the kid's biological mother?
Their biological mother is in Chicago. Let me find her name. Her name is Sarah Garrison.
Okay.
There is not information other than that. Her name. There's no information on her in that dossier. You'd have to research it.
All right.
So you've read the entire dossier, and all of you realize it's been several minutes since John has been here.
Oh, he ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back. He has left a laptop there.
Hey, I'm probably going to need to use a laptop.
All right.
Surely.
What's your computer at?
70.
You realize it's a factory new computer. It has nothing except for that webpage she has pulled up. It also has the local news story. There's a YouTube video which has it, which summarizes the information, but you can get their voices and you can see the symbol in more detail. You can freeze frame it and blow it up. So yeah, you now have a brand new factory new laptop.
Yay, a burner laptop.
Yep.
There's a burner everything now. I even have burner friends.
Wells, you're not wrong.
You can go first on the pyre.
Sorry, not sorry.
Chad is 16 years old and Catherine is 10 years old.
Okay.
They have so.
Actually, that's probably a good start. Juvenile records are sealed. Does Chad have a juvenile record? Hackety hack.
Well, his name is Chad. He probably does.
That would definitely require computer use check because that is hacking a database. You don't have.
Yes, 32.
He does not.
Okay.
At least, if he does, it's not in any active database.
Yeah, they probably
Yeah.
talked it down.
If there is, but there's no indication that he is.
No, his name's Chad. There is.
So,
What kind of work has Dad done?
That's going to take more time. So I assume, first off, are you going to stay? How long are you going to? That'll take about an hour.
Hey, can you do that on the go? Let's like hit a university, do some research on the symbol or something.
Yeah. What is your? Yeah. First off, are you going to set up any kind of base of operations or anything?
Yep.
just that's like no-tell motel that we can find. And
Okay. Give me
Some, like,
give me a bureaucracy check.
I got 40. Who else has got
40.
All right.
I got 30. 26.
All right. Sorry, Bill.
Yeah, there is a Sleepy's Inn nearby, so that has vacancies.
Cool.
So you can go there, and you can get one room with that check that you can all share.
I'll call the couch.
Yeah, or you can get a cot. Like
That'll work. I don't
yeah.
care.
So,
Dibs on the cot.
Floor. I don't know.
but it has free internet because shitty motels have free internet. Expensive motels have internet you have to pay for.
As we learned at Gen Con. It was a nice.
So,
No, it's a wonderful hotel.
yeah. So you're looking up Tim.
Tim.
Okay.
Let's see here. What skill you're gonna use to do that?
I was just going to keep researching on the internet and hack whatever things that get in my way, because that's apparently my
Well, for
shtick.
free, with a computer. What's your computer at? Sorry,
70.
Yeah, that's right. For free, here's what you find out. He has a degree from Caltech. You find a resume website. He is a very tech savvy person.
His profile picture on LinkedIn has the symbol superimposed on it.
Yep.
No.
His job history meanders from California to Chicago to Tampa.
Where in California?
Silicon Valley.
Okay. So not anywhere near the clown college? or the cabin?
No.
Okay.
No, the cabin was hours outside of LA.
Okay.
And he never spent much. He never lived in LA. He is apparently a highly recommended, highly thought of engineer, a microchip engineer. Well thought of, and looks like his current employer is very happy to have him. There's blog entries of his manager on the Altec Electronics website talking about how great they have people like Tim, who's doing just a bang-up job designing microchips. So he's probably making 6 digits. Lots of company perks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Salami. Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your name again? Sorry.
So while he's looking up Tim.
I'm not like Zinchenko, by the way. Shake hands.
Yeah. And
Okay, so
does
Father-
anyone have human? Do either of you two have human?
I do. I've got human out the ass.
I know. This is about you.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you have either of you have a human?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. By the way, since you're using a pregen and you haven't had a chance, if you want to move one of your trained skills by 20 points, like they do in 20-point increments, if you want to move one around to another one, that's fine. If there's like a skill you think is useless as trained up, you can move those, 20 points of it to another skill. Or,
So, like language Urdu?
yeah.
Or language Greek.
Yeah. If you want to.
You never know. Greek might be important this time.
Damn it.
So Potter, are you cool here? Because Spiker and I, we probably need to hit a university, talk our way into whatever library holdings section, important stuff. Look up that symbol.
So,
Oh yeah. Do either of you have a cult?
yes, I do.
I have a cult, but it sucks.
20.
I have a cult at 30.
Okay.
Let's all check.
Yeah. You can all.
Black. I did not make it.
Black.
I crit failed.
I did not make it.
Nope.
Okay.
Check. What do I want 20 points?
Well, you have a natural though, right? And what is everyone's occult at percentage-wise?
20.
20?
Yeah.
30.
30. Okay.
You know what? I'll go ahead. I'll put my human at 30.
You can give me a natural.
Did I gain any?
You should have some.
Okay, I didn't know if we upped that. So which one?
I'll give you 5. I'll give you 10 points.
Oh, 10. Ooh, spicy.
So does a 30 on human give me anything on my new friend?
You'd have to make a roll.
Look. 97 now.
Nope.
Yeah.
So,
He
now,
seems trustworthy and totally will not set me on fire.
and totally sober.
Yeah, totally sober. That was what the check was for.
Yeah. Although at some point I will be excusing myself, walking around a corner, taking a few swigs, and then dropping some Altoids or something. I don't know, gum.
All right, so if you want...
That's why you drink mint schnapps.
I'm not thinking that far ahead. It tastes horrible.
So you don't have neither of you are occult specialists. None of you are occult specialists.
That's why I'm going to go to the university to do research there.
Okay.
Because so there's got to be it's Tampa. There's got to be a university. Like
There is.
Tampa University. So
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to move. Well, no, I'll keep my languages in here just in case. So,
So
You can move your points around.
So Spiker, let's hit the university. You drive.
okay.
I gotta look up something while we're on our way.
All right.
Make sure I got my spiel together.
So
You know.
I'm interested to see, especially if her daughter was deaf right now, especially both ears, if the possibility of cochlear was used or what reasoning. So
What is the company that Tim works for? What is it?
yeah,
Caltech Electronics.
What does it specialize in? Yes, microelectronics, but usually it has some kind of purpose.
We'll say.
If you have to think about it, then
Yeah,
it's not relevant.
it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not specified in the company or in the scenario. So,
All right.
I'll just say for the purposes of canon, medical devices like MRI machines, stuff like that.
How much information can I get on her medical treatment? Because I'm trying to think of different angles as to why this family was targeted.
that's what I was thinking of too, since I have medicine and.
You can give me a computer check.
Nope.
Okay.
I
could
didn't
possibly
call
get
it. Doesn't. Oh, that's a crit fail.
That
Isn't
it
it
is.
You're gonna have to.
You crashed the laptop.
You should all leave this hotel.
Well, we're already on our way to somewhere. Oh shit, we got to turn around and pick them up.
Okay, you're. It was you who booked the room, right?
God damn it!
Mark off a point of a bond. You're gonna have to fake an identity theft
Nice.
on your own cards.
Let's do mom because she still gets my mail.
Okay. So, mom was a victim of identity theft, is what you're gonna have to say. So, so you're all out of a room again.
Well, we'll go pick up. We'll go pick up Potter. Yeah, Potter. That's cool.
On 8 on bureaucracy, I get a call in a reservation for another room at a no-tell motel.
All right. One room.
God.
We can set up there. Let's just get to the university. We need to talk to a professional on this shit or something.
All right. So you go to the university.
Right. I don't know if we'll need to. If I can just flash a badge, or if I'll like to talk my way
That's
in.
up to you.
I'm going to try to quick flash the badge, not get inspected, introduce myself. I am Special Agent Sinchenko. I'm not.
What department are you going to?
I'm going to hit the anthropology department hard.
Okay. All right. You can give me a professor's name.
Walker.
Okay. Dr. Walker.
Walker!
We'll say
That's a common name, right?
Amy.
Amy Walker.
Works. So she is
spells it
professor of
AMI.
anthropology. She's, asked how she can help you.
Well, we're investigating a hate crime, and there's a
Oh,
weird-
my.
I know, it's really serious. There's a symbol that was painted on there, and it doesn't show up in a lot of the FBI files. And so we're thinking there may be some kind of weird stuff going on. Maybe somebody who's mentally imbalanced and might have gotten into some of those darker corners of the internet. You know what I'm talking about?
So
Give me a persuasion.
All right, that's easy. Yellow. Oh, look, 45 out of 80. Yep.
Okay. She looks at it, and she identifies it. Yeah, it's a symbol for Kore, Kore, or Yaz. Occasionally it's been pronounced, spelled as Kos, K-O-S, but Yaz. It's a deity worshipped by a Greek mystery cult.
Greek?
Yeah. There are several books, actually. It's one of the entities. There's a University of Miskatonic. They have a black library, essentially a very highly restricted text. Due to they're very, very rare, and Miskatonic is very curmudgeonly. They won't scan, they won't digitize their books.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And it's mentioned, it's cited in several books in that collection.
Do you happen to have any odd translations of those?
Well, I do know from this concordance I'm looking at. Kore is the queen of the underworld, related to rituals called katabasis, a physical descent into the underworld, like physically transporting a living person into the underworld, something. I mean, I don't have the original text because they're in the Miskatonic University.
So in this case, we were going by the Greek on there too, an actual descent into Tartarus. Sorry, I minored a little bit in mine.
Yeah,
but what you're saying is this is fairly esoteric for some random gang or hate group to just tag on something.
It's a very obscure entity, only mentioned in journal articles that are referencing texts that almost no one is allowed to look at. It takes years of petitioning Miskatonic to be allowed to access these books. And even if you were granted access, you have to have a doctorate's worth of knowledge to even begin to translate them, knowing about all these mystery cults from the 6th century, speaking and translating ancient languages. They're sort of the Everest of the sort of esoteric.
That's like the academic.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But you mentioned articles that might give us a little bit of insight. Do you happen to have any here?
Yes. Do you have a USB stick? Here, I will.
Obviously. So, well, please take my bag since I'm a researcher.
Do you have a card? I would be happy to look into this. I really do. I saw that in order for your persuasion check to hate crime, you had to mention the actual case.
I did.
I actually had to show the doors.
I'm fresh out of cards here. Let me write down the number. I'll write down the burner number.
Oh, okay.
And this, I'm real sorry. It's been a rough year. Okay. So, but here, scribble it down for
and
her.
I'll give her my burner number too, just in case. So
get a hold of one of us.
Yes, I will look into this.
I mean, since I'm heading this up, I mean, just as soon as you think of anything,
Well, also, in case your phone gets destroyed or DOSed on my we still have a way to get that.
Perfect. Yeah, that works great. So, like I said, if you think of anything, just don't give away too many details. Obviously, we're still under.
I mean, it is. So the symbol, by the way, is an oblong circle cut with two lines, with a smaller circle and a line within it. Doesn't say what direction the circle, what the lines are. Drawn in what appears to be blood and something brownish. Or brown and black on the tan front door of the Bernier's home.
It's an eye.
It could be, but it could be a coincidence. I mean, I do recognize that symbol because this is, I've thought there was a time in my life I thought I would try to get access to that library, but that collection. But life took me in a different direction. So
never too late, right? Don't give up on your dreams. Don't be too hard on yourself. So, no, it's great. Thank you so much for your help. We'll be looking into this a little bit further. If we need anything else, is it okay if we, do you have a direct line we can contact you at, or?
This is my phone number. Yes,
awesome. Get the number, and I'll be like, and by the way, I'll make sure to mention your cooperation on our report. Mm-hmm. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
So,
you made your persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is still just like,
maybe we should take our next inquiry to the family.
Let's go pick up Potter.
Yeah. If he isn't trying to ruin our chances at a second.
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
You can all meet up.
Just go walk out to the new hotel. Yeah. They're gonna find us.
By the way, I'll say for free. All three of you got to the airport at separate times. You all rented, and you didn't know each were. You all met at the hotel.
We have three.
I was just making. I was just making Spiker drive for obvious reasons.
Sure. So the three of you can meet up. Is the plan to go visit the Berniers now, or do you want to do anything else?
You guys have a better idea?
Unless we think we can talk our way over to the police station and get the data from them. So,
Well, yeah, but that's going to make a splash. I'd have to figure out a way to keep it quiet. Unless you got a better way. I don't know.
Do you have law?
Yeah, who's got law? Let's see. Do I have law? I do. I have law at 30.
That's above base, right?
Yeah. Base
So
is
you
0.
Yeah. So you could try and do a thing.
Do you have it? Here.
no,
I can give it a shot. See if I can get it in.
I'm mainly research, so
Why not? Let's risk it. All out. Yellow. 30.
Exactly.
Damn.
Wow.
Bam.
All right. Yeah, you realize you can open a federal hate crime investigation or an inquiry well, you can essentially go here and say, "Is this an actual hate crime?" To basically you can go over there and say, should we take jurisdiction? To consult with the local police.
I will hit up the local police. Then you guys can walk in with. I'll just say, doop, doop, doop. Special agents in Chanko.
Actually, may not be so good to have them with you because they're
true, right?
They're not actual FBI agents.
True. All right.
I can be brought in just as a consultant, especially since I want to talk to the CSI
you guys stay in the car. I'll be right
Really,
back.
like the police are going to be a lot more suspicious.
They're gonna check
Okay,
that.
so-
They're gonna do a badge check. All right. So don't worry. I'll be right back.
So you can go there.
Walk in. Yeah. Badge flash. Special
Give me a
agents in Chanko.
persuasion check.
All right. Black. I failed finally.
All right, you failed.
Yeah.
Was it a crit fail?
No, it's a 97.
Okay. They just smelled the alcohol in your breath.
All right.
And they say, the police station is, the detective who greets you, smells your breath. Is like, I know the people at the local FBI office. You're not with the local FBI. They didn't call me.
All right, fine.
So if you're,
All right.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, but
Never mind. All right.
yeah.
Cool. Whatever. Fair
Yeah.
cop. Turn around. Step on out.
What
Mutter.
happened?
Yeah, they're just being hard asses.
You both can give me human checks.
And see your at odd 7.
You smell booze on his breath.
Yeah, maybe if you're not hitting the bottle 24/7.
It's not 24/7. All right. It's just a little bit left over from the flight. I mean, it hasn't really been that long.
Oh, excuse. Oh, sorry. And let me rephrase that. The last 18 hours.
No, it hasn't been that long. Been like 5-6 hours.
How many hours have you been awake?
I forgot. Awake or awake?
Oh God, do you have any credentials that can get us in?
I am a military espionage hacker.
Then make us some credentials.
Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do?
Forgery, as it would be a special training thing.
Okay.
However, you could
Computer science. Or...
you could fake it with computer science.
The only
That's
special
it.
training I have is hand grenades. I
Yeah.
don't know if that would help.
Throwing them, yeah.
Would the computer or science check be at a negative because it's not? So, could I possibly help him since I also have computer science to try to negate that or bump it?
Here's where, because you don't have special training, there will be a roll in secret. You won't know what the penalty is.
Ooh. Spicy.
That's up to you, man. So,
Okay, so if we do this...
He does still have a legitimate FBI badge. And the detective may not just call the bird of yours.
oh, I got it. 3D print us one. So, sorry.
So are we going to the library? Is that it? Really?
No. No, like, he does have a legitimate FBI badge, so, like, you could use that and hope for the best. But the police are more suspicious than civilians,
Yeah.
so that's why it's harder to get police files.
Yeah,
Asking.
that's why I was about to think that. So, it's up to you. We can do this, or we can just
I
go
mean,
straight to.
why can't I just hack the police files?
You could try that.
Yeah.
I would probably have a higher success rate than trying to make fake FBI badges.
Sounds legit.
Fine.
All right, yeah, you can.
Yep,
You
go
can.
for it.
Black.
They won't have the handwritten notes or anything like that.
See if it's a
it's a
crit.
7. So if you get a 0, it's fine.
Ah!
It's not a crit failure, though.
So just
You can't get in.
We all fail our specialties.
It happens. And that's about it.
wait. I can culture a mold growth that will go in there and get
No
the
mold.
information for. Damn it!
No fucking mold.
Damn it!
Never say that word again.
No. Okay.
So
I
as a
guess we're gonna,
microbiologist, can you pretend to be a real doctor?
Oh.
yeah, for the most part too. I have microbiology.
Let's... Did I at least get any information about where the daughter gets treatment for her...
No.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to take 20 off of my Arabic and put it into my medicine. So bump
I
it up
mean,
to,
she is deaf from the thing, but
yeah. At least bump that up to 60.
and that the family uses sign language to communicate with her. So
Okay.
that's in the initial dossier.
Yeah. So.
All right. So how about instead of trying to hack her records directly,
And she goes to school. They both kids go to school. They're not like being homeschooled or anything.
can I get information on the insurance provider through getting into the company database? Who provides their medical?
That's not in the dossier. Their insurance is not in their dossier. So you would have
be company records.
to. If you stole their trash, you'd probably get a copy of their bill so you know who their insurer is.
All right.
All right, let's do that.
All right, cool. Sounds legit.
Because that would be the next
You have
step.
to drive by and steal their trash.
Yeah.
So that would probably be a. Does anybody have stealth?
10%.
Nope.
Or if you critically fail a stealth check, then you'll be noticed. But if you, but stealing trash is real easy.
Yeah.
'Cause it's fucking trash.
Honestly, I think one of our best options is to sober you
So
up.
all you have to do is not critically fail.
Yeah, but we could go. It's like we can go up there. You could just say we're opening a federal inquiry. I can be. That's somebody else who's been brought in as a CSI to get more. To get.
So do I need to make a roll to sober up a little bit?
Give me a sand check again.
Totally gonna fail it. Yellow. 06.
Yeah.
I'll sober up for a bit because I'm actually really embarrassed about the whole police station thing.
There you go.
That was my motivation because I'm just more embarrassed than thinking about actual functionality. All right, no, I
Yeah, and you haven't gone. So yeah, you haven't had a drink for a couple hours now.
so it's wearing off. I'm
it's
just
wearing
kinda,
off. You're not buzzed anymore, and
the smell might die down a bit.
if you let's see here, basically, as long as you don't go a day, as long as you drink every day, you're fine.
Right. I obviously was drinking earlier.
Yeah.
So,
You're not taking any abilities in it right now, anyways. It's
Okay.
just, you won't.
An
You don't
issue
have to
of-
drink for. You don't have to drink for at least 24 hours.
Okay.
You won't be compelled to do that,
okay, so
or you won't take a sand check to not drink.
okay, so I'm sobered up for the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can go to the house and talk to Evelyn. It's probably going to be the easiest way.
Well, at this point, they'd both be home.
Oh, they both be home? Okay, so
It's in the evening. I mean, you.
Okay, evening because they don't.
I mean, did they just clean up the crime scene and go home?
The crime scene was their home. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, did the police just clean up the crime scene and go home?
you don't know. You haven't been there yet.
All right.
I mean, it's treated. Victim family was harassed by hate crime. No one was hurt. So
All right.
we don't know how serious they're taking it.
Okay, well, we can head over there, and I have a great excuse. I can say that we're opening a parallel investigation,
Okay.
hence getting around the police thing. So I guess we can just waltz on to the front door.
Okay. You walk in, or not? You don't
Yeah,
walk in.
I don't walk in. Ring the doorbell,
This isn't that kind of RPG.
The house is actually behind a high wall with a large garden, backyard, several fruit trees. So there's a gate. So you have to.
or something, or
Yeah.
or actually.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a little thing, and woman's voice answers, "Hello."
Hi, my name is Special Agent Steve Zinchenko. Here's the deal. We're here to talk to you about the recent incident. I'm from the FBI.
Oh, I didn't know that this was a federal issue.
Well, based on the nature of what happened, we have taken an interest in this case, and we'd like to ask you just a few simple questions, if it's okay.
Of course. You go in.
All right. We're all going in.
Yep.
If she demands a badge, I'll flash a badge.
Yeah, you see her. She is. Just as she is in the thing, you notice the door has been replaced. The front door has been replaced. So, you introduce yourself. You two were introduced as CSI guy 1 and 2, essentially.
Yeah. Special consultants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do either of you? Does anybody have forensics?
I have
Actually, I do.
Okay.
At 50.
biology and microbiology.
And I've got a kit
so.
also, so.
Well, if you can get to the door, you'll have to ask them what happened to the old.
Well, so just, hey, we're just looking.
Actually, no. The door has been cleaned, but you can see the scratch marks.
Okay. Do you want me to make a roll to look closer?
Yeah, you can do that.
Black. 57. No.
Oh wait, no, it's above 30 though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's just 50.
You can see the marks, and you can tell that they were not made with a knife or any. It looks almost. It's got the jagged irregularity of a horn or a claw.
I will use the burner phone's camera. Take a couple pictures.
Actually, do you point this out to me?
Yeah.
I'll nudge.
So Evelyn, introduces herself. You make quick small talk. You introduce yourself as well. So you go ahead and give me your persuasion check. See how trustworthy you are.
Let's fail this bad boy. Black. 6.
All right.
Is
Yeah.
that an impale at
You can give me a
80%?
human check too.
Okay.
Not
check.
not
Yellow.
So, 'cause
45 out of 80. So.
Evelyn, the way she carries herself, she mentioned several terms to you, which you know are police jargon. You realize that she is probably she's not a cop, but someone who works with cops. And then a minute later, you sort of hint about that, and she said, "Oh yeah, I used to I used to work for the Tampa Police as a dispatcher." Until I met, Tim. He makes such good money. I mean, it's just not worth the stress anymore.
Understandably. Yeah, I know. You probably hear a lot of horrible things on there. I can understand wanting to get away from the horrible things.
And so yeah, you guys. She goes over and talks to Tim, and Tim goes over and introduces himself.
Try and suss out.
He's obviously just come home from work. He's still. He's actually got to dress kind of casual. He's got a polo. I mean, not super casual, but like a
Business
polo
casual,
shirt.
so.
Yeah, business casual.
Polo khakis.
He seems to be in a good mood, gregarious. He kind of poo-poos. He says, "Oh, it's just some racist idiots. Got to be racist idiots. This is Florida."
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of a weird, thing to draw on. Were they just drunk and scrawling random things, or does it?
Probably.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
We've all heard about
So
Florida Man.
he doesn't have any specific. He doesn't have any tells about. He might have an idea what that is, or
He honestly has no idea. You could tell he has honestly no idea, and he is not worried about it at all. Evelyn seems to be much more concerned about it.
Well, yeah.
And the two kids are helping in the kitchen right now.
The deaf girl's not going to look up. But does Chad seem?
Well, the deaf girl does look around because she can see other family members. Both the kids are helping prepare dinner. Yeah, and put the dishes down. This looks like a very
Is it
nuclear family? Very
I'd like to ask
functional
permission.
family.
Obviously, would it be possible for us to speak with the kiddos a little bit? Maybe there might have been something maybe at school that led to this. Kids do really stupid things, and not your kids, obviously. I mean, other kids do really stupid things.
Yeah. I guess they weren't here. I mean, nobody remembers. Nobody heard anything. It happened while we were all asleep. So
in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So, question on the security system: are there cameras watching the property, or is it just a buzz at the door?
Let's see here.
Because somebody would have to jump the wall in order to get it.
Yeah.
Jump, sure, why not?
It happened while they were at night. A small fire was started. Was reported. Graffitis and other marks were found on their house, but so far none of the family has been injured. The mark on the door. So it happened while they were asleep. The small fire was in the kitchen, but they. Let's see. Small fire was reported. And other marks have been found on their house. So. Yeah, with your forensics, there's a small fire in the kitchen. That
is kind of weird.
Yeah, but there's no sign of forced entry.
I'll pull out the little forensics kit and start poking around the kitchen a little bit. While it's still, we're going to keep talking, keep building.
You can interview the kids if you want.
You guys want to talk to them, or do you want me to?
You guys are acting pretty professionally. So
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to look back at the door since you haven't taken a look at it. Can I do a biology roll to see what, since he mentioned it was a claw or something, what it might have been analogous to?
Analogous to. What's your biology at?
80.
You can give me a roll.
Okay.
Play them strengths, boy.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. 84.
Okay. No idea. It's also it's a fairly faint claw mark, or it's been rubbed off or something like that. I mean,
You have to get more impressions on it to be able to...
yeah. You also smell industrial cleaner on it. They cleaned off all the blood and other stuff that was on it. So
You said that there were other marks around the house?
Yeah, they found a few other marks. They're just kind of smears or stains or slight claw marks or
It looks
scratches.
like their blood, that the smears.
It's all been cleared off.
Okay.
So, judging from the...
But no discernible pattern on the claw marks. They just seem random.
they do seem random. You can all give me search checks, actually.
All right.
Nope.
Sheila.
Nope.
8.
Okay. You find, actually, in the living room as you're looking around, you look under the couch, or like behind the couch. It's backed up against the wall, obviously, but not entirely. It seems a little crooked, and you kind of pull the couch out a little, and you can actually see a claw mark, like there, and there's a bit like a dried blood and sort of blackened stain there.
Burn black or just
Biological material black.
hey Spiker? Ooh, got something
You
for
don't
you.
have to roll. You can get a sample. It is. You'll have to get a lab to analyze it, obviously.
I could probably get one over to the local university or just come up.
Yeah, they just let anyone walk in.
I could probably we have somebody talking us in.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Oh, by the way, how closely are they watching us?
They're as you're searching the house. They're obviously alert. They're getting ready for dinner.
Okay, so I mean they're not that alert, or are they alert? I mean,
Are you going to try and hide this? If you want to take a sample, there's no way not to hide it. Because
I don't know. I'm just asking how close they're watching.
now, as soon as you start getting out the kit and start pulling out a sample, they kind of quiet down and look. It's like, what
Okay.
did you find?
Not a big worry. We're just taking a look around.
Wait,
seeing-
no. What is that? Wait, how did it get there?
so
I don't know. We're trying to figure this out.
actually, don't argue because we don't know what that's like. Do you know if they were in this side of the house at all?
No, we didn't notice that before. That's kind of a weird place for it to happen.
That's kind of odd too. Do you mind?
Oh, the Tim is like, oh, that's probably a rat or something. I'll put in some traps or something, gnawing at the walls.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Or
rats in the walls happens all the time.
Okay.
So,
Well, again, just in case there was something else with this, do you mind if we just take it as a sample to make sure and take it back to our
Of course,
records?
of course.
So-
Yeah, see, they'll find out.
okay.
It's nothing.
Yeah. So smooth over.
But yeah, you can talk to the kids or.
There's a different reason.
no,
I've
it's
seen
fine.
Sorry.
I'll talk to Chad
Potter,
first.
what do you want to look at?
Oh, sorry.
There's no security cameras. There is a security alarm. You can examine that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Standard.
Like, see what the alarm system's.
Okay. You can see if it's been tampered with.
Yes.
All right. You could use
Microelectronics or computer science.
microelectronics. What's that at?
60.
Yeah, you can give me a roll.
Black.
You'll get information if you fail.
50.
50. All right, you get a little more information. It definitely hasn't been. It has not been tampered with. The factory settings works. It's fine. If anything, and it's a motion sensor. If once they set it, like if something moves too much, especially near the doors, it would trigger.
Right.
Standard stuff. But it's calibrated so that people can still move inside the house while they're sleeping or whatever, to a degree.
So it didn't indicate any force entry to the house. Doesn't
Yeah, there's
show that any barriers are breached.
Yeah, and you look at all the exits into the house. All the windows are intact. None of them are enforced, or there's no scratch marks on any of the locks that would indicate lock picking. I mean, if you can't rule out lock picking, obviously, but if it was if there was lock picking, it was perfectly done and didn't leave any scratches.
Is there any way that I can get a record of when the system was armed versus when it was disarmed?
With that roll, yeah. You can pull it up on your smartphone or whatever. You can plug it in.
Okay.
We'll just say there's an app for that. It's with the night in question, standard. Same. Very.
So no one turned it off in the middle of the night for a
Nope.
random reason?
Nope.
Okay, so this came from inside the house.
All right. Let's talk to the kids.
Okay. Who you want to talk to first?
We'll start with Chad.
Chad, teenage boy.
Is he a Chad or is he a Chad?
You're human. He kind of looks like he seems kind of like standard teenager to you, but not a ne'er-do-well, if that's what you mean.
Okay. So he's not a Chad.
Not a
He's Chad.
ragamuffin.
He's the one who does his homework and is looking forward to college. And
Oh, he's a good Chad. Okay.
yeah, he's a good
All
Chad.
there are very few good chats in Florida.
You can tell he's proficient in sign language.
Damn it, I knew that.
Yeah, with human, you also realize everyone's actually has spent a lot of time and effort to learn sign language well enough to communicate with Catherine.
I might chat up Chad just to see if I can get him on our site.
It's ASL, by the way, not standard.
American Standard Sign Language. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can get him to do the translation, actually, if it's okay with the parents.
Yeah, of course.
Just because he might pick up a nuance that they might not translate, he'll be less likely to filter.
Yeah.
And after we chat him up and just, you're a good kid. All right, hey, how John can help us out?
Give me a persuasion.
All right. Black. I actually failed.
Okay. He is really wanting to hear about what it's like to be an FBI agent.
I'll tell him a little bit. I'll get sidetracked.
And that's what happens. You get sidetracked.
So,
it feels weird to have a teenager look up to you.
Right. I mean, unlike Skylar, that little shit.
Exactly. So
burning another bond.
By the time it's dinner, you haven't got anything useful from him.
Okay, so we'll
Except
try.
that he may have convinced Chad to go into.
Oh yeah, the FBI is great. Sometimes you get special assignments. You get to see the world. I mean,
Stay away from the green deltas, though.
Yeah.
I know. I got like a special assignment actually. In
all right, so you have to go because it's dinner.
All right, so we'll ask if we can come back later to speak with the daughter.
And let them know the results.
Tim's, I mean, if you want to, but if anything else happens here, if you have cards or something,
well, I don't have a card handy. Let me just find a scrap of paper, like an old receipt or like fast food or something.
All right,
So I'm going to go to Kinko's and make fake business cards with our burner phone numbers on them.
Tradecraft 101. All right.
And I'm going to, give them the number, for the burner phone. Anybody else wants to throw
What'd you do?
With the 16 second, can we just say that I do that pretty quickly? Once I realize that we're not all professionals here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a professional. I'm just not handing out actual business cards to leave a trail.
Yeah.
It's just a phone number to a burner.
So
I'll just request it. It's okay. We can come back tomorrow night or whenever.
But Tim reassures you it's just some idiot or something.
Well, we just want to make sure that you guys are safe. There's been some concerns about some of the things that we saw here.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, thank you very much for inviting us into your home. Lovely place. Keep your chin up. We'll make sure see what we can do about this. All right.
Okay.
You guys got anything else?
Okay. So mainly we had our base find of rat things. So
all right. I guess back. You guys got any other ideas or hit the hotel? Or?
If my else go to sleep, and then tomorrow we'll see if we can get access to some sort of research lab, or at least.
Can we get any information from Delta Green about this core?
That would be a bureaucracy check.
You check to see if they'll.
Who's got bureaucracy at what?
I have it at 30.
40.
40.
I'll try it real quick. Call in. Yahoo! 68. Fuck no. I'm distracted by the prospect of the fact that the night's over, and I might hit up a bar after everybody else is bedding down.
You made your stat check. You feel maybe.
Well, I'm saying it's not going to be like
keep
it's
thinking
south.
back of the stinging FBI or like the police.
All right, so I'll look at the bar and be like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And while we're out there, does a cursory glance of like this thing without any kind of lab equipment right now yield anything else, or is it? Well, I need anything more.
It looks like a dried mixture of blood and innards.
Looks like entrails, or
yeah, you can see some entrails that are kind of like it's not like dried is kind of because of Florida humidity being what it is, but it's jellied and a bit rotted, So
what about the rate of decomposition though?
It looks average. I mean, for given the timeline, if it was put the night that the incident happened, but they're small entrails. This is like small animal parts.
Does it almost look like it would be something akin to an owl pellet?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
All right. So just for general comparison, so.
It's definitely not an alcohol.
Yeah. So because I'm more advanced right now, I'll need something else to be able to. Actually,
wait. Did we notice a doghouse on the property while we were there?
Nope, no dog.
We still
But any sign that a dog did live there?
Not currently.
Okay.
And they have a fence. They have a wall.
Yeah. So it'll be there. And I don't have a typing. It's like I probably wouldn't have a typing kit for mine to at least get a.
I've got a forensics kit.
Okay. Although I don't know if that would biology or that would be biology or forensics.
Forensics kit, I would say, would probably have something to tell human from non-human blood.
So I'll let
it's
him
not
borrow.
human blood.
Okay.
Okay, so some other animal.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it do. Okay, so if we don't have any other leads we can follow up on at the moment, bed down for the night, flip through the TV with a little bit of almost insomnia but not quite, stop on some weird, like, Twin Peaks marathon on some obscure channel.
I don't want to watch Wayward Pines.
Twin Peaks is better.
I said I don't want to watch Wayward Pines.
This is Twin Peaks.
Same difference.
Uncultured gits. Damn it. I'm staying sober for this shit.
Hot takes. Got the comment section roaring now. All right, so
One last thing.
Sure.
Well, Delta Degree's got nothing on core. What?
you just don't get a reply back.
Yeah, I don't hear back. You can try. You guys can try too. I mean,
I'll try one more time. So.
You each can try once.
lateral checks are, a good thing, I think.
Nope. 52. So.
Okay.
Black. No.
Okay.
What about the internet? What does the internet have on core?
It's full of cats.
There's not much. There's apparently a metal band called Core, but there's no relevant information you can find.
So not even like typing out the description of the sign.
Nope. It is very obscure as far as you can tell.
Damn it, Google.
No Google reverse image search.
Yeah, where someone's been where some entity with connections to the internet has been taking great care to remove all mentions of it.
No ring down vote. All right.
And so Delta Green may be part of that whole internet filtering.
It's weird.
Project, yeah.
It's like we're part of a covert organization that's trying to cover up the truth.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
do things
Weird.
like that.
So you're all just betting down for that?
Yes.
I guess.
Settle in, get some rest.
Last weird dream.
The owls are not what they seem.
No weird dreams. So far, so good.
All right. Get up bright and early in the morning, mutter about various things, glance at the bag with the bottles, say, I fucking hate that detective. All right.
Oh yeah.
By the way, what was his name?
What is his name? I'll let you choose.
Detective
Balmer.
Balmer or Palmer?
Balmer.
Palmer.
Balmer?
No, not Palmer. It's Palmer.
Let's go Palmer.
Palmer. Okay.
Detective Frank Palmer.
Frank Palmer.
That asshole's gonna pay. All right. So he ruined my fucking day. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting bad reviews. All right. So
On police Yelp.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
no, it's called.
Look at the Yelp review for that local dispatch station.
There's
Police Yelp.
It might be a bureaucracy roll later on, just to fuck with people, because
I'd be more suspicious of the cop that gets good reviews on Police Yelp because
Yeah.
what? Like
This has been my 5th arrest, and Sergeant Hansen has very soft touch.
easily bribed 5 stars.
okay. So anyhow,
Even the guy comes on just right.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
so we can go back talk to the kid when they. It's going to be more of an evening thing. Unless you want to talk to her at school,
least
that would be a
after
dick
school,
move, though. Because we try to question her during school, it calls attention to her. She gets pulled
Oh,
out of
yeah.
a special ed room. The parents get pissed off. We lose that contact.
You went
let's
way
see.
too far on that.
So, where was it?
Mainly, I just want to be able to get to a lab where we can type that too. So we
Sure.
have the university that we went to, since you already have a contact there, and she might be able to slide us in.
I know what I'm doing. Kinko's.
Yeah, you make business cards.
They're business cards that just have our burner phone number and let's just go ahead and like make it look like it's FBI official, but no one's name on it.
No.
All right. Good move, Potter.
You can do that automatically. You don't have to roll because
Yeah.
you're very specific and you know your shit.
We'll wait a moment for him to pull that off because it should be pretty quick.
Well, it takes time for them to be.
Yeah.
And then
It's not like we need 500 of them or anything.
we'll
Burner phone.
head to the university.
At a university, give me a biology check. See if you can get access to one. Talk your way into one.
Okay, so biology. All right. Yeah, 73. Made it.
Okay. You can get access to a lab and type it. You don't have to roll because it's pretty easy. So
All right. Yeah, so just typing it on there to see what animal it's coming from, or as far as we know, or
okay. So while he's doing that, are you guys just gonna wait around, or are you gonna do something else?
We don't have any extra info to really. Can I actually go through the library for any possible articles in their journal section to see if I can pull those
Yeah,
articles?
give
that I
me a
mentioned?
call.
All right, it's worth a shot. My
Sure.
cult sucks, but like 16 out of 20.
16 out of 20. All right. You get a reference. A very actually, it's kind of you're going through a book. You're going through a journal. That's one of the journals she was actually citing the actual thing. And there's a odd footnote, or actually an odd note in the margin, like handwritten. It's specific to this unique copy. That says... it's circling... it talks about how core is mentioned in a book known as the Necronomicon. In the handwritten note, it says Necronomicon, known to produce hypergeometric effect. It's underlined several times.
All right. So, hypergeometric. I'm going to actually, again, on the burner phone.
There's also another... Actually, there's one other part. Sorry. Core circled. Other names?
Okay.
Question mark.
All right. Well,
so from you, what do you interpret?
I'm going to photograph the marginalia with the burner phone,
sure,
so I can show it to the old coworkers later. Make a note of where this specific journal is, just in case. I guess we're not getting an Necronomicon this time of year. So, hypergeometric, man. That's some crazy shit.
You'd never heard that term before.
That sounds crazy. Let's break it down. Latin, hyper, geo, shit. So,
you could try and run that up the chain.
I'll try and call it in.
Okay. Bureaucrat. Bureaucracy.
Black. 76 now.
You get a phone call.
Okay.
Immediately back.
Yep.
Actually, how did you submit that information?
I did not send the photograph.
Okay.
I called in and
on your burner phone.
On the burner phone and
left a voicemail.
A quick voice message about needing more information regarding hypergeometric effects.
There's a voice.
Okay.
So man, you don't recognize it. It says, where did you hear that term?
I'm just doing a little bit of research about this thing we're doing. Just trying to figure out.
Did that term come from a text that we provided to you?
Well, I mean, I'm just looking through libraries,
You found it in the library?
Yeah.
Is that library not burned down?
What?
Do I need to remove something?
Was it in?
I mean, it was handwritten.
It was handwritten.
So, I mean, do I need to remove this? Is this a vector?
Yes.
All right, cool. Fun fact: most journal sections in for the older journals in most universities that I've ever seen aren't that closely watched.
No.
Goes in the coat.
Okay.
I'll take the journal.
Okay.
It's
actually not even one journal. It's what they do. When they take a year's worth of journal and they make it into one bound.
Okay. Well, whatever pages I find in that journal, I'm just tearing out.
Okay.
And I'm keeping it.
All right.
Fold them up, put them in the pocket. Waltz on out.
Okay.
I'm following orders. I'm removing vectors.
Okay.
I'll rendezvous with the rest of the group.
All right. So you get your cards made.
Yep.
Hand them out to the other people. You all now have nice professional cards.
That won't arouse suspicion just by the fact that it's on a fucking sticky note.
No.
It was a receipt, thank you very much.
Well, Evelyn knew what a real FBI badge looked like, and you didn't fail your persuasion check,
right.
So she could overlook that minor thing.
Yeah. I was out of cards.
All right, so you spend some time. You two get lunch while you work through, and you type it. It's actually several. Actually, it was confusing at first, but then you realize it's several animals. There is reptile, lizard, a species of lizard. We'll say a gecko of some kind common in Florida. There are rat and mouse. Actually, we'll just say mouse parts. Guts and cat. And it looks like they have been mashed up and like they were ripped apart. And from what you can tell is basically the perpetrator took these animals and just used their entire innards. You can find bone fragments as well, very tiny bone fragments, and just used it as paint. So it's mostly blood, but like there's the excrement that were in their intestines as well, and their half digested food and stuff like that.
So the organs that were basically used as the base for the symbols. So
yep, that's the paint for that symbol.
So like it was mashed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just took out whatever was inside the lizard, cat, and mouse, and
Like it was incised,
Yeah.
ground.
actually, you don't find any fur, so it looks like they were cut open.
This is not then, so maybe that could be brought up for any kind of if there's knowledge of. Actually, I can make an occult roll just offhand, see if there's anything
Okay.
I know from that. Go 20%. Nope.
All right, you don't know.
Random.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, weird. 20% chance does not succeed as most of the time.
No, I did.
But the 20s and 30s have succeeded more than our 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
True
That's
enough.
how it goes sometimes.
But we'll go ahead and it's like I'll make sure that's written down too specifically, and then see because if the horrible one is that it looks like it's all locally sourced parts. So
Yeah. They're all indigenous to well, now they're indigenous to
Yeah.
Florida. I mean, cats are invasive, but,
yeah.
biologically. But anyways, so these are all animals, probably from the neighborhood opportunity. Whoever the perpetrator was, just grabbed them and used them
As far as the
paint.
group, I'm not going to info dump hypergeometric on them because
Okay.
it sounds like it might be a bad thing to tell them. I'm actually going to do them a favor. At least I think I'm doing them a favor. You know, in my mind.
By withholding information during the course of an investigation.
Well, you see, the thing is, I'm withholding information that's dangerous to you because the agency got freaked out, and I think it's better. This is for your own good.
It's called compartmentalization.
It's called my character is a borderline personality now. I'm justifying fucking everything.
You don't have to make that check yet.
I'm not making the check. I'm
right.
just fucking doing it. So, yeah. Like I said, if they want to press me for it, I guess I can
All
try
right,
to see.
so you can wait until after school. Evelyn is obviously at the house,
right.
so she will be there as soon as Catherine gets home.
Does anybody have any other possible angles here?
Nothing at the moment too, unless just.
Chad and Catherine, by the way, are both African American too. You realize Evelyn is not their biological. Well, you already knew that. Right?
Yeah.
The only other thing I could really pull up is maybe doing a general research check to see if there's been any other similar cases where, like, animal...
If you have criminology, that would be great.
We can all probably check
Criminology,
that. Criminology. Yeah, I got it. 50. All right. Want to research, folks? A little bit of research before.
I would love to, but I don't have it, so...
I do. I'm going to do it.
I'm the
I'll give it a
idea
10%.
guy.
Well, 43 out of 50.
Nothing like this. Nothing of using multiple animals to like if they're using it. There are obviously animals used as sacrificial or occult elements, but never just grabbing whatever's on hand and turning them into paste, essentially, to make into fluid.
God, I want to ask a question, but it would be so metagaming. All right, so, all right. You know, okay, do you describe the paste effect and all
Yes.
that? Different animals?
Absolutely, that is
like
kind of
like ground or like chewed or is
It
there
would have to take. It would take
Is-
a great deal of force.
is there
Yeah.
bile in there at all or anything?
Was I able to find bile in there, so...
Yeah, it's just like they ripped out.
Oh, yeah,
whatever's in
I was
there.
like, obviously there's bile in there because of the intestines.
Their
so-
bile, not a different like nothing ate it and then like bleh, you know.
Well, the only problem
No,
with that is
it was
that
not. It was not digested.
It's a weird. It's a weird.
Yeah,
thought.
even if it were
No, that's not metagaming at all.
Okay,
yeah,
maybe sure.
even if it were the case, it would almost be indistinguishable from the other.
Again, the
animals,
impression you get is someone cut out these interior of animals and just
So,
and then smeared it on the
although,
wall.
is it a possibility for me to do my own bureaucracy check to see if I can get anything from like maybe a similar Delta Green case file?
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
How are you phrasing that?
We're getting a phone call.
Trying to think of the best way to put this. Possible. No, it's like possible cult. It's like cult ritual. That's like.
That's really vague.
Man, I'm trying to. Well, trying to think of this. Well, it's like
For free, I'll tell you. You realize, yeah.
A possible ritual. It's like involving. That's like animal organs to draw a symbol. Draw a symbol as part of an investigation. Is anything? It's like please
Okay.
cross-reference.
You realize the more specific you make it, and the more unique it is, the more likely you'll get something from Delta Green. Because if you just say animal sacrifice, well,
Well, that's what
There's gonna be a
actually
lot
that's what
of
I mean to
things
do.
that
It's like
have animal
that's
sacrifice.
like multiple animal parts. used as part of this as an assumed ritual. And
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Specify it was used to draw a vector symbol.
Well, that's
Like, use the term vector symbol.
40. Yes, got it on the dot.
So you have a fresco or something?
Yeah. I can. Oh.
All right, 40 on the dot.
Cool.
Yeah, you get a phone call.
All right. So,
Well, Aaron gets the phone call.
Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, you get a phone call, Spiker.
Okay.
You answer.
Yes, I
It's a
do.
voice. Older man. You don't recognize it. What is
hello?
this in connection to?
This is in connection to that's like the current investigation for a vector symbol we have been asked to look into.
I see. And you are currently in Tampa, Florida?
That is correct, sir.
We can have a package for you to review. Where should we deliver it? Where is your base of operations?
So, give them the hotel. So, and this is coming after a secured line, as far as I know.
like I said, I'm not there.
What's your SIGINT?
You make a decision.
See it?
Yeah, it is secure. You're right. It's totally secure.
Decisions were made without
Decisions were
consulting. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're fine. All right.
See, I'm just assuming that you two are also professionals and know what you're doing, so I don't have a reason to be pissed right now.
Professional. Yeah. I'm amazing.
A professional coming on.
All right.
It's like the microbiologist pulled in here and given a burner.
All right. Doing all this is taking you two after school time.
Yeah.
So you two can. The three of you can go back to the house and talk to Catherine.
We will do that, unless anybody else has a good stop, like
And use Evelyn to
Well,
translate.
I'm currently out of things to rub the internet on for answers, so
All right.
until we find something that I can rub internet on.
All right. So we'll go back. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd come back, take you up on that little we just need to if you're okay with it again, ask what was the little girl's name again?
Catherine.
Ask Catherine some questions. Obviously, supervised, of course. And is it okay? Is there? Can I make another attempt to get Chad to translate?
Child.
Or
Evelyn.
Evelyn will translate?
Evelyn will translate. Chad
Okay.
is
playing
from
video
jazz
games.
band.
Oh wow, yeah, he is a go-getter. All right, cool.
Yep.
Man, I wish my kid was like that.
You fucking listen to bonds of every Skylar.
Learn everything.
Why can't you be like Chad? Who's Chad? Shut up! Don't even talk about Chad.
Chad's from fucking Florida. He's motivated. He knows what he's doing. You're drunk, Dad. Fuck you, kid.
He's a jazz band. What kind of band are you in?
Oh, right.
Your fucking garage band full of losers and pot.
I mean, seriously,
Even
bullshit. You
fucking
can't even
Nirvana.
sell a YouTube video. Anyhow,
Anyway. All right.
wow, this is getting dark.
Did you make your persuasion check?
Not yet. Hold.
All right.
So we're gonna. It's not interrogation. It's a very friendly chap. I'm gonna
I know, but it's
take
difficult. 'Cause,
yellow 41.
You
Yay.
want to be drunk right now.
yeah, you're about at your 24-hour mark.
After this, I'm probably hitting a bar.
All right.
Or my.
All right.
suitcase.
What do you? She seems to be friendly. She is smiling. Evelyn, her mother's right there. So
Starting with general questions,
yeah.
and then start asking.
How are you? How was school today?
If she has any notable hobbies, bring that up.
Okay.
And build rapport, and then start kind
she
of.
seems to be pretty. She talks about how she's an excellent student. Everyone clearly dotes on her. Even her brother is quite fond of her.
I'll start edging in towards everything's fine at school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then eventually lead gently into.
She shows you a painting she did in art class.
I'll actually look very closely at that painting.
Yeah, it's a painting of some people at court. There's a king with a big yellow crown.
Oh, great!
There's some nobles and
Since I haven't
people.
really hit that kind of thing yet, so
So her mother points out, she just watched Tangled and she loves all the middle.
is there any
ages
like
stuff.
some of the jewelry or anything that has an odd logo that might look familiar?
What?
Aaron was making that gesture.
He's
as hard as he
running
could.
somebody
I'm
else's
sorry.
scenario.
It's happening on my own. I can't help it.
Anyhow, Like I said, yeah, I'll just. There's no familiar imagery on there from my previous escapades.
Nope.
All right, cool. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking of a hit flask, but it's not on me right now.
Yeah.
And I'm just.
No, it is actually.
Oh well. Oh.
You don't remember how it got there.
It slipped into my pocket, honest. Anyhow, so not right now. This would be very bad, and it would
be
only
really
prove
bad
fucking
to take
Frank
it.
Palmer right, and Frank Palmer is fucking wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna edge into that night.
Okay.
When the thing happened, and I thought that was really scary.
Okay.
Do you remember anything? Can you tell us anything about it?
All right. She tells you, I didn't hear anything. I was sleeping.
Human. Do I have a penalty because we do have a slight barrier here?
Yeah.
What's my minus? Or do I just roll?
Negative 20.
All right, so I'm down to
Black.
60.
Nope.
Yadu. 94. Fuck now. All right. All the high rolls. All the high rolls.
As far as you can tell.
Hold on.
Okay.
While he's talking to her, I'm just going to be staring. I'm going to be observing Mom. Is she filtering?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Good call.
Yeah. Do you have human?
Yeah.
All right. You can give me a roll full.
No.
You can't be
Not at all.
sure. What's your human at?
30.
30. It's
10.
hard to tell. You're not like you're not convinced one way or the other.
Can I? Okay, I was about to say, give Aaron.
So
a
you do
possibility.
have some grounds to prod a little bit, or at least you do. If you want to interject with something, he seems to be. You're pretty clear.
Yeah, I'm just kind of. The picture's a little odd, but hey, tangled. I get it.
But
Kids-
Evelyn does seem to be. You think maybe a little bit of follow, but you're not. Yeah. How do you want to take it? Because you didn't crit fail, so you're not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you gone full bore into questions about that night?
That's what I'm trying to do, and that's where I'm not getting anything. Whatever Ross is giving us, because I'm also asking about the fire.
Okay. I'll pass you a note and say, ask about local animals.
Do you got a lot of wildlife? Because this is a question for both, Evelyn and Catherine. Is there a lot of wildlife? A lot of squirrels? I'm sorry, I've never really been to Florida. I don't know. I mean, I know about gators. I imagine they're not at your front door every day. Like lizards or something, or field mice.
Catherine does say there used to be a mean cat around here, but
Really? Who
Yeah.
had the mean cat?
I don't know, he was a stray or something. But he hissed at me, and I didn't like it. But he's gone now.
Really? What happened?
I haven't seen him in like over a week, so I guess he was here every day.
Can I human again, or am I spent?
Everyone converged. Yeah, I've seen the same cat. There's some sort of stray. I called their the
Animal control.
Animal control. They must have got him.
Can I humit that?
Yeah, you can all human that.
All right.
Really.
Rock.
Rock.
Ought to.
Hells no.
Evelyn just assumed. I mean, she doesn't know for one way or the other. She's just assuming.
Is Catherine funny about this cat? Outside of just not liking it?
She likes talking about the animals around here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to ask. Are there fewer animals lately in general?
Yeah, there used to be lizards. I don't like lizards. They're weird and spooky, and they're.
I'm going to glance at the other two guys. Really? What about,
Well, I think my husband put out some traps or something.
Oh, Spiker, you had some questions about the local wildlife because you're a very
What does
interested in
this have to
biology.
do with the investigation?
It's a side note, but it does. It's an odd thing, I admit, but it does seem to kind
Give me a
of.
persuasion check.
Yeah.
You're straying.
Yellow. 52, I got it.
Okay.
So, what were some other animals you thought were kind of absent around here?
Mainly just going in for like some of the lizards, maybe geckos that I know that run around there.
Well,
Wild.
I've seen them around. I don't keep track of them.
I mean,
Okay.
you mentioned putting out rat traps and things like that,
Yeah.
but I mean, how full do they get?
No, the poison ones. Where they eat and then they.
Oh, I see. Okay, that might explain the cat too, right?
Oh, you're right. That might have happened. I haven't.
She's obviously ass-pulling that. So I'm just gonna be.
Or maybe they ate one of the poisoned
Right,
grasses.
that's
Yeah.
possible.
So I guess that's happened. Catherine was never a fan of animals.
Really? Catherine's never been fond of animals.
No.
Okay, well,
Catherine, she signs to Catherine. So yeah, there was I remember, big mean dog barked at me once. I was scared.
Oh, really? Wow. How long was this recent?
Evelyn says, no, this was years ago. This is even...
Okay, I mean, this is all...
very small.
I mean, did it just move away?
I think it was back before they moved down here.
Oh, okay. Oh, where did you move from again?
Chicago.
Really interesting. Okay.
I like how you do a little girl voice for a girl who's talking in sign language, Ross. It's pretty top notch.
It's for the listeners.
It's for immersion.
Also, I don't know how to...
sign over
I don't know.
an internet.
I don't know how to sign, period, and I that is a fault, and I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I guess if it would help your immersion, Dan, we could actually get like a little robo voice doing that.
No, that would make it worse.
It would.
No Congo references.
Yeah.
So you,
no Coco.
Is there much more we can get out of this, or I mean,
that's up to you. This is the nature of it.
See, could we look around the yard? We didn't really check the yard last time. There's just a few things we're trying to figure out here. Because,
entry points.
Ask her.
Yeah, if you want to search the entire house, that would take another
Well, if you guys want to search the house, I'll keep talking to you.
I mean,
to search the entire house, including the areas that weren't in the original harassment thing, that would take a persuasion check.
All right, so Potter, you have an angle on this, or
I can talk. I can ask the girl some questions.
She's already. You got one strike essentially just by asking her, focusing so much on wildlife. Because what the fuck does that have to do with the harassment?
if you got another angle to push there, I'm just thinking the wildlife might be.
Well, if we want to get into the other house, this I was saying, considering that we found this behind there, we want to make certain that there wasn't any other areas.
I mean, that's the persuasion.
Yeah, there isn't any other areas.
So
that
go ahead and
remain
roll
to get
some
into.
check.
All right, Yalu, 38. Yep.
Okay. She'll let you search.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take a look around and try to figure out anything else we can possibly. I don't like that little girl now.
So while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna look at the picture. Do I need to roll anything to ping on anything in particular?
You can give me a skill roll on that. What do you want to... art would obviously work. I allow forensics, alertness.
I got alertness.
Alright, you can give me an alertness check.
At 50 black. Yeah, 38.
You realize this has been drawn over. She actually colored over the entire thing in crayon for another picture, and it will over a section of it. Like she drew one thing and then colored over it to make the throne. So and so as you look at it, you kind of look around, just kind of squint at it, and you see it's two figures holding hands. One looks like to be small child size with little ponytails like Catherine. The other one is a larger, pure black figure holding hands with a little girl.
Okay. So I'm going to lay the picture out in front of her, and it's like, I know that every picture tells a story, Catherine. What is the story in this picture?
She kind of looks up at Evelyn. And Evelyn kind of looks... They sign to each other for 30 seconds without talking to you. And then Evelyn's... it's an imaginary friend of hers.
Okay.
Yeah. So...
I'm just really...
Well, you know how kids are with imaginary friends.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just curious as to what this imaginary friend does or says, because that might influence what she saw or heard. Sometimes imaginary friends are brought about by trauma.
Okay. You can give me a persuasion check, because this is... Ooh.
I'm off somewhere else. If possible.
Black.
Oh?
Nope.
Get the hell out of
Crit
my
fail.
house.
Fuck. We're gone.
I'd like to see your badge. This doesn't sound...
I'm a consultant.
You're a consultant? I'm sorry. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Okay.
So does this curtail... Do we get a chance to
Well,
start
this
before that happens?
takes a while. Yeah, while this is going
Okay,
on.
good.
I would like to check
Before
Catherine's
it's
room.
Do you have search?
Yes.
What's your search at?
My search is at 51.
So I'll help.
'Cause
You'll get something unless you crit fail,
Alright.
but you can go ahead and roll.
Yalu. 37.
37, you make it, so you get the best result. Another crit success.
Oh,
You find another drawing. As I have a little girl, she hid it underneath a bookshelf.
ooh.
It's a little girl, large black silhouette, holding hands with a large black silhouette, like pure black. Like there's the paper's indented from how thick the black is, and there's the word underneath it, sweetness. The little girl is smiling.
Vector. Pocket.
And then so you also find several scratch marks on the ceiling.
Oh. Photograph.
So there. Biology roll?
Are you with him?
Yes.
All right. To analyze the scratch marks?
Yeah, odd 4.
Similar, consistent with the ones made on the door.
Shit, but how high is the ceiling, though?
Not this high. As high as this room. So
What a
it's
kid's
about
size.
It's about 8-9 feet up
And
from floor to ceiling.
so, but yeah, nobody's going to get that unless they're jumping in. Even then.
At that point, you hear Evelyn's. Excuse me. I'd like to. Excuse me. Can you come? She's walked.
Okay, I'll head out. I've already pocketed the picture, by the way.
Okay.
Without a second thought about it. And just...
She demands to see your badge.
Oh, no, sure, of course.
Okay.
I show her the badge.
All right. Well, this is highly irregular. I don't understand the procedure of using consultants or contractors with an investigation.
It's kind of the new way that Washington's being
All right,
run these days.
persuasion.
Yeah. Black. Fuck! That's a crit fail.
Get.
House.
I'm calling the police.
Shit.
My friend Frank, Detective Palmer, is going to hear about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Crit fail.
All right, you know what? I'm not even going to say what that guy's already done. Never mind. I'm out of here. All right, I understand. If we're not welcome in your home, I understand. We're leaving.
You're persona non grata with 2 crit fails.
Yeah.
As soon as you get outside of the house, out of view, give me a sand check.
Yeah, like 53. That flask comes out.
Yeah, he starts drinking in front of both of you. He takes a big swig.
What, you want some?
Let's just get
Let's
get back to the hotel,
Again,
please.
does the agency promote drinking during the course of an investigation?
No, you don't have to. No.
Would they want me to report that?
Probably already fucking know.
You find
Most of the agents
your
are probably
version of
doing
the special access program is that they're not so much on like they're more of a big picture kind of thing as long as you get results. So you can report it, but they're not going to do anything while you're in the field
While we're in the car,
unless he compromises the mission.
That's why I want to report it, because I'm worried about judgment compromising the mission.
All right, you can give me a bureaucracy check.
What was going on with that? Because he seemed pretty agitated.
Yeah, what the fuck happened, dude?
She's trying to hide her imaginary friend that the mom is apparently also wanting to hide.
If we're in the car, I'd pull out the thing and go, hey, want to see a vector?
Oh, yeah, that's the imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's pretty bad. What was the thing you looked at the ceiling? The scratch marks?
No more claw marks,
on the
too. It
ceiling?
was something of an 8 to 10 foot. It was like something that was
It
easily
actually did look kind of like an oblong circle.
I'll pull it up on the phone again. Look at it.
It's kind of hard to. It looks like it's not complete.
It's been drawing this. They know.
I like
or
that.
somebody knows.
Well, the parents might not know enough.
Yeah, your impression of Evelyn was that she is definitely not a crazy. Well, I mean, you can't be sure, but she does not strike you as someone who is tampering with anything unnatural.
Ross,
Yeah.
that's the bureaucracy check I made to report.
Okay.
Wow. Infighting already begins.
And while I have their attention, I'll probably also discuss some of the things that we've uncovered thus far.
Okay.
If she's seeing this, though, we really need to see if Catherine
You leave
has
a
any.
message, but the voicemail went full, so you know it has been received. A 2 is a good result, but it's not a critical, so.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We need to see if Catherine has any. That's like psych records.
We need to check Chicago. What happened up there? Why'd they move down here? What happened to Mom?
Well, that's a good question.
That is, I did ask earlier, well, it's a story on Mom, but all we had was her name.
You didn't research it, so.
Yeah, let's research Mom.
All right.
I can Google the shit out of her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sarah Garrison.
Black. Yeah, 59. I'm good.
Is that a yes?
59 out of 70.
Yeah, okay. Then I should.
Actually, you want to present
There is a Sarah Garrison in Chicago
Sure.
who, at least as of 5 years ago, was a police officer. in the Chicago PD. You get her age. She's current, according to her birthday. It is according. She would be 46. You do not find an obituary. You find her mentioned. Years ago she was in the PD. As of 5 years ago, she was in Chicago PD. You do not have any access right now to her current. You don't know if she is right now.
Is there any way to cross-reference if somebody is in the special access program?
You can, both of you. You can bureaucracy to see if she's in access to part of Delta Green.
Bureaucracy. Black. Ot 6.
Not.
Nope.
Okay.
Ot 6. Give me anything?
There is no record. You get a quick text message back. There is no record of Sarah Garrison, Chicago PD Special Access Program. You do get a message back saying also, our records are not complete.
Clarify. That's what I sent back.
Gaps exist.
Understood. Okay. I actually communicate this with the group.
Yeah.
Take another swig.
Actually, no. It was 10 years ago. She was in Chicago PD.
Yeah.
You don't know what she's been doing since.
All right.
It would take a computer check to hack the Chicago PD records to get her.
Well, before we do that,
Okay.
public records. Any any death certificate?
Nope. No obituary, no death certificate.
Okay, so now we'll try hacking the Chicago PD records.
All right.
Yeah, 51.
All right. 2009. She, let's see here. Lost her job. Failed psych evaluation.
Can I get a copy of that psych eval?
2009, they did not digitize them, so it is only on paper. You'd have to go to Chicago. She still has a pension, though, which she is still drawing. She has an address listed in Chicago. She is listed as divorced. She was divorced in 2008.
When was Catherine born?
10 years ago, so 2006. So,
well, then can I make another bureaucracy check to say to get someone to get a copy of that record in Chicago?
yeah, you can give me a check.
Okay.
I doubt it.
Or what can I possibly do? Persuasion through medical check, since I have my PhD. So.
In microbiology.
Yeah, microbiology. Yeah.
But I still have medicine on, so that's.
Medical records are harder to get. Okay. It's a hacking, not like, I'm a doctor, I'm interested in this person, give me their medical records.
Well, persuasion.
That's not how it works.
Like I said, persuasion through like a.
That's not how the law works.
I know.
It's not HIPAA.
I know it's HIPAA too, but we're trying to.
So, anyways, you can give me bureaucracy to see if Delta.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
You do not get a reply back.
Damn it.
You realize, you would have to fly up to Chicago to
So
investigate.
do you guys want to go up to Chi-Town, or do you want to...
I don't think that's gonna do.
I mean, the agency can pay for it. Oh, hey, hold on. I gotta make a quick call. I'm going to see if I can swing basically a burn on Frank Palmer because he is impeding our investigation.
How?
I don't know. Can the agency pull some swing with that?
That would be. They could. That would be a bureaucracy check at a penalty, though.
Oh my
How much of a penalty?
Negative. What's your bureaucracy at?
40. I know it's not Dirty World, but I'm playing it that way.
No, I mean that's a good way of playing Delta Green. Like,
Yeah. I mean, this guy actually can become a pain in the ass, especially now. I think he needs to be removed.
And if you do fail in this process, you just reinforce what I've already reported to the Special Access Program.
I know.
Okay.
But I don't know that you reported it.
It's true.
do you have a bond with someone in a position of authority you could use?
There's Robles.
No,
I can burn him.
he's not available.
Okay.
So he doesn't have the position.
Outside of that, it's Skylar, who's not as cool as Chad. Karen, who's currently kind of pissed off at me, and my parents. They're not important.
I would say a negative 20.
I'm gonna try.
And if you, it could have repercussions on you.
Oh, it probably will. Run this thing off the cliff. Yellow. 77 crit fail.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
We can never come to Tampa again, or at least you
This
can.
is gonna be good. All right.
You get a text message.
Okay, look at it.
It is from Dr. Walker.
All right.
I found relevant information at the Exeter Museum. Co-Exeter Museum, sorry.
Gosh, way to fuck up Florida landmarks, Ross.
Sorry, it's actually, Co-Exeter Museum. Coxeter.
All right, so guys, do you want to check this out? Or
Yeah, let's go do that.
all right,
Okay.
I'm gonna. I'm guessing this is taking a few hours.
Not too much longer.
Okay, is it possible to sober up a little bit?
No, you don't have to make penalty checks.
Okay, cool. Just basically get that shit off my breath. And,
No, you're still.
You're still slow.
Yeah, give me con times 5.
con times one? Cool.
Yeah.
Black. Finally failed it.
All right. You are noticeably drunk.
Okay, cool.
So
Roll the dice to see if I'm drunk.
you have negative 20 to any actions that alcohol is being drunk would impair.
Okay, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
Everything except seducing drunk Tampa moms.
All right.
I might get a bonus on that one.
The Co-Exeter Museum. It is a 2-story building that appears to be of neoclassical design. You see one parked car in front.
All right.
The doors, just 2 doors leading in. It's a very simple design of building. Let's see here. You get a phone call.
Look at the number, so.
Unknown number.
So. Hello?
Yes. Where the hell are you?
Do I recognize the voice?
This is the special access program. You have gone off the grid. We've just where are you?
Can you get... Oh. I was like, can we get an identifying call sign, please? We would have that for...
Do you have SIGINT?
No.
Give me bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy, come on.
Match in the gas tank.
Crit fail?
No, just 46. I'm like 6 off.
Into
You
the
don't know.
ground!
You can't think at the top of your head.
Just fine.
Uh,
Fine. What?
Look, if you're, we need to. We're getting some request. Is Special Agent Sanjenko with you?
Just he's not available.
We need to. People. Are you in Tampa, Florida, right now?
It's just like
Okay.
they should already know where we are. So,
Okay.
From the mission briefing, something's weird about that.
No.
So
What's
what
wrong,
are you gonna
Spiker?
do? You're in front of the museum. Does anybody have criminology?
Yes.
Okay.
Minus 20.
Go ahead. Roll.
Oh my god.
So criminology is at 50. Okay. Black. 50. No.
You know what you know.
All right.
It's getting towards evening. You know where the family is. You know about the imaginary friend. And apparently Dr. Walker, according to him, has said you should go in here. To this museum. Do you go in?
Okay, just... Hey, Dan, sorry, what's your character's name again?
He's noticeably drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going in.
Yeah, what's your name?
Well, I
character's name
mean,
again?
you know.
Potter.
Potter, sorry. Okay, so Nico, pass out in the car for a second. Just, okay, are you trusting this at all?
I mean, are you trusting the guy that the outreach program sent down to us who's been pickled since he got here?
Yeah, I think we need to turn around and get this one. And
I think we went on to... I think we got pulled in on Drunk Man's Crusade against some asshole cop.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Palmer!
Yeah, we're pulling out on this one too. That's like we need to get actual information from the company.
Okay.
So
You have SIGINT. You can give me a roll.
Oh.
Yeah, odd 7 out of 6.
Okay. You do know a foolproof method of like getting contacting the Special Access Program.
Then let's do it.
Okay. What message are you sending? It's text only.
communications possibly compromised.
Agent and communications possibly compromised. Please advise.
Okay. You get a message back. It opens up a live chat session, essentially. You're essentially telnetting into or SSHing into it's very Matrix style chat communications. Location?
Tampa, Florida.
Agent's already en route. Are you currently housed at, and then it gives you your hotel name?
Not currently in field.
If there's no current danger, return and wait for Agent. Let's see here, Agent Teresa.
Yeah, I got orders. We got to go back and wait for
Well, I mean,
Agent Teresa.
this is important.
Now this is a trap.
Walker, I trust her. I mean, she's an anthropologist. They're all good people.
Okay. All right. So all of you, are you going?
I'll be a bit of a pushover at the moment. So,
right.
I'm in the back. I'm in the back seat, anyways. The child locks kick in, and I can't really,
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the child locks are on.
All right, you go back to your hotel.
damn it.
As you get in, there's a phone on the bed. It just turns. There's someone already calling it, and it's got like on speakerphone. All of you get inside the room.
Okay.
Boom.
Your handler is coming in shortly. Do not attempt to flee. Do not attempt violence. This place is you are an Overwatch. If you disobey any orders, you will be treated as hostile. Do you understand?
I understand.
Understand.
Everyone give me a sand check.
Yep.
Helplessness.
I'm inured.
Yeah.
So I'm just soused.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine.
Failed.
One.
Okay, just one helplessness?
One notch on helplessness and one sand. If you fail. If you made it, you're fine.
If I made it, I don't lose anything and I don't get anything.
No. Yeah, you are correct.
All right, I'm good. Yeah, I'm following orders.
All right.
Yes,
I
as
expected something like this.
A
to happen.
harried-looking woman who, looks like she just drove here. Has not been on the highway for hours, probably. Gets in there. She's wearing, business suit kind of thing. Is our understanding? I don't actually. It is not an understanding. We don't have an understanding. Just be very specific and very descriptive about what happened.
I recount everything that has happened thus far with military precision.
Okay.
And I will back him up.
Yep. Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. In that case,
And I'll also
So this takes 2 hours.
And I will relay also that once I called in for backup on what I found, they gave information I have no reason not to trust not to trust the signal on this phone, and then they said a packet would be waiting. So
okay.
And I'll relay the fact that Mr. Palmer has been indirectly.
Do not contact
halting-
the local police department again.
Yeah, probably not.
If you were to proceed forward with this investigation, what do you think should be done next?
The girl is obviously either a vector or exposed to a vector and needs to be evaluated in one way or another.
it would be helpful to be able to get psych records on him, and on her, as well as her biological mother, and in contact if at all possible.
With their biological mother?
Yes.
So, what would a good save be to not blab about the word hypergeometric? Would this be a sand check? Would this be more of like a will thing? Or
Yeah,
what?
because I would not have recounted the hypergeometric.
I didn't tell them,
so, yeah.
but I'm pretty drunk, so I might.
Yeah, give me a sand check.
God damn it, Sean. We're going to be in a tank for the rest of our lives.
No, give me a sand check.
Off the cliff. All right,
Oh, he will be in the tank for the rest of our lives.
11. That's a crit success.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't fucking mention it.
All right?
Yeah, no, there's we're eliminating vectors. I mean, that's what we're doing.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. As you know, the phone has been on speakerphone. People have been listening in on this conversation. Your information will be corroborated, and then we'll decide what happens next. This is obviously a complex and dynamic situation, and you are already the ones who have put yourselves on the front line in this matter. So, we just stay here. We will get to you. We will tell you what to do next. And if we tell you to go somewhere, you will go there. Tell you to do something, you will do it.
Can we get
Yes,
Can we get confirmation from here on out of?
You don't make. You don't. Just wait. So, anyways, she leaves.
All right. I'm going to fumble trying to make some coffee.
All right.
I'm going to fail.
All right. One more stage check for everybody, because now is the waiting time.
Right.
Everyone else, you can give me.
Wait, is this helplessness?
Yeah, help.
I don't know.
20. And I was rolling against claustrophobia because I know they are keeping.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I made it.
Yeah. Oh.
You okay? Yeah.
Odd 7.
Okay.
I brought this on us. I knew what to expect.
No, this
I'm
is,
a professional.
Yeah, you can all give me bureaucracy checks.
Red.
For occult.
Nope. Sigint?
No, this is about procedure, not about.
Yeah.
12. Made it.
Okay.
Occult?
Yeah, you can give me a cult too.
No, I'm
Conspiracy.
too busy fucking up
I
coffee.
did bureaucracy, so.
Nope. On the occult.
Okay, with bureaucracy, so at least one person made it.
Yes.
Okay, so you realize you don't understand. There's no org chart for the special access program. You don't know who's involved. The right hand does not talk to the left hand.
I heard rumors of cells, but that's about it. So.
Yeah, you've heard about cells and being invited to operas and like all kinds of different things. Back in
Oh, wait, do they ask me? Because I've apparently 3 missions experience, possibly more.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
4 at least.
They are not asking you about. They're just asking about this mission. So you realize when you send in messages back home for help, back to Delta Green for help, you may not be the person who's getting that help. May not even realize you're gone on a mission or that you're even an agent per se. And this is obviously some kind of snafu. So they're trying to evaluate who gave you the orders.
Oh, also, I'm gonna while we're sitting there, guys. By the way, do us all a favor. Take the batteries out of your phones.
So, already done. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I know I've got a thing going on. I'm just trying to straighten it out. Straighten up. Wait till they take batteries out of their phones. I do the same.
Did you mean sober up by chance?
Straighten up. Anyhow, listen. There's a respectable chance we might be Mark Spectors. So, just a heads up. It happens. So you guys didn't leave any shit at your houses about this thing, did you? Because that is really a pain in the ass, let me tell you. People get put on fire and shooting and, I'm trying to warn them about possible danger, but I'm really roundabout about it, so you know. Because I'm still trying to,
Thanks, David Lynch.
You get a call back, or the phone hangs up, and then or the person at the end of the phone that was left in your room hangs, or it is ringing.
Okay. Oh.
Answers it. Mm-hmm. It has been decided because you're already familiar with the matter. You're already active. There will be tickets waiting for you at the airport to go to Chicago. It is better for you to leave Tampa, Florida now. Other measures will be taken to evaluate Catherine Bernier.
probably a victor.
But if you will keep this phone with you, keep it charged at all times, and this will be your only method of acceptable contacting the Special Access Program until you return home, and you can be fully debriefed and given new security protocols.
Right.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go to Chi-Town.
Okay. So,
There's this great place up there called the Brass Door.
all right. So you all leave for Chicago.
Yeah.
You get there at about 8 in the morning.
Anytime a stewardess tries to give him a drink, I give her the "Don't you even dare"
The
look.
move on sign.
All right. Give me a luck check. You want 50% chance you can determine whether high or low is good.
Low. No.
All right.
I get to use the bathroom and stop a stewardess at some point. Mm-hmm. And I try to. I cover it up.
Get sleep sometime too.
I cover it up a little bit. I'll have my little travel toothbrush because I've been planning this shit. And
You do get some sleep in you. You can get a new con times 5 check to see if you.
contest 5 black. No.
Still drunk. Drunk as a skunk.
Oh fuck yeah! No, I talked that lady out of all kinds of airline bottles. I was charming as shit.
All right, you have an address. Apartment 311 at the Rose Hill. It's in the book, or in the PDF, sorry. But Rose Hill Apartments, 2399 North Clark Street, Chicago. That is where Sarah Garrison's apartment is. That is her home address.
Okay.
So you are to evaluate Sarah Garrison and find out what she knows about Catherine and this imaginary friend of hers named Sweetness.
Great.
At least you assume that's the name of the imaginary friend because that was the word written on the sheet.
All right. I'll let you guys leave the church.
All right. So you're there about 8 in the morning. Let's see here. Do you just go straight to her house?
Yeah, I guess.
There's no reason for us not to deviate from that right now, so...
Okay.
And might as well get out of the way.
Okay. You go to the apartment. Only you have a gun, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
So, because you guys can't take you two can't take a weapon on a flight.
Yeah.
I can't. I thought military can.
You're a contractor now, remember?
True.
Ex-military.
Yeah. So you don't have to get,
yeah.
unless you want to deviate and get guns first.
Nope.
All right. So you have your sidearm. And that's
I don't tell them I have it, but...
Yeah. No, you have. Well, you have to check it in at the airport security.
Okay.
You have to tell them, hey, I'm a vet. So,
Okay, sure.
the apartment is on the 3rd floor of a large apartment building with a view of Graceland Cemetery. Beyond it, the lake. So, it's a kind of a low-end apartment as you walk up because the elevator is out.
Oh, of course. Trip once, and then,
As you get in the hallway, you smell the stench of rot.
Oh, this shit again. God.
That's
Not
obviously...
corpse rot, but like garbage rot.
Oh.
Like
Hoarder rot.
Hoarder rot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get there, apartment 311's front. No answer.
Oh, fuck. We're going to bust the door down. All right. Let's do this.
Hold on.
No.
So,
What?
Yeah, you two, everyone give me a alertness check.
Minus 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine. Actually, crit success.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to bust down
people-
the door.
You're in an active apartment building, and there's a lot of people. If you knock a door down, people are going to call them up.
Yeah, why don't we go get the apartment manager?
It's not like... It's a kind of a rundown apartment building, but it's enough that people are going to call.
I'll call out her name
Okay. There is no answer.
and say I'm with Child Services, wanting to talk to her about Catherine.
Is that persuasion check now?
You hear the sound of something shuffling. What is it? Is she all right?
We just have some concerns about her current situation, and we're trying. And Florida's Protective Services asked us to ask you some questions about her youth.
Oh, she's fine. I talked to her not too long ago. She's fine.
We're talking about incidences from within the last week.
Well, I talked to her not too long ago, less than a week ago. She's fine. You should just go.
So,
you can give me human checks.
Yeah.
Give me a time.
Yeah.
Nope.
Human minus
No.
She's talking you through the door. She's not opened the door yet.
Human minus 20, right? So
Yeah, obviously.
Red. Made it.
All right. Yeah. No, she is. Something is off with her.
Oh, she's full of shit.
Honestly,
This is also about sweetness.
Yeah, I was going to say. She's mentioned it several times.
It's a core issue.
Okay, you say that. All right.
Yeah. Unless somebody shuts me up.
Wait, you said sweetness too?
I said it's a core issue.
It's a core issue. Okay.
But we both said it, so...
Everyone give me a luck check.
Shit.
Fuck yeah. Get
I'm fine.
Actual
Okay,
luck.
let me know what your margin of success is too.
Actual luck.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
so-
it's 50% chance.
Okay, so
High or low?
Yeah, high
I'm
or low.
going to call low. Red. I hit high.
High. I'm calling high.
Okay, so you succeeded.
I failed.
You failed.
I succeeded.
So you're the only failure.
Well, that's a bit of a broad term.
Okay, so you're all there in front of the door.
Yeah, I'm
Yelling.
like, yeah.
High shotgun blast.
Well, it's not shocked.
Okay.
I kind of.
It is a 44 revolver.
Oh,
Yay!
shit.
So 45% chance because it's point blank, but through a door.
Okay.
It's shooting blind, so that kind of cancels each other out. So,
Alright.
at you, and the door will give you 3 points of armor,
Yay!
but you're not wearing a vest because you didn't say anything.
No?
That is a 41. Her skill is a 45.
Guessing there's no dodge chance here because I did not hear it coming.
You literally could not.
All right, so 3 points of armor.
Yeah, 3 points of armor, and this is a D12. How many hit points do you have, Sean?
12!
So you will definitely survive, maybe.
Yeah, he was a crit. 7 minus 3, 4.
Ooh.
You're gut shot. Everyone give me sand checks unless you were adapted to violence.
Oh, no. Fuck. Black. I failed.
Fail.
I'm fine.
I just got
Too.
fucking shot. And that's a mark for violence. Alright.
Yeah, definitely.
If I survive this, I might
Fail.
in here.
Fail.
That's a mark on violence.
Okay.
And how much do I lose of my sanity?
Let's see. Ambush or hit by gunfire. I will say... It's a D4 if you fail. 0 if you make it. So 2 points for those of you who failed.
Down to 24. My break point's 20.
And the door is still intact. She did not shoot the lock. So it's 3 points.
I'm going to start reaching for my gun.
All right, so this is combat. Well, you're stunned.
I'm
You are
stunned.
not-
I'm falling.
you're
I
not-
was saying, I fall on my ass.
You fall on your
Oh,
ass.
fuck. And start reaching into my jacket.
Like, don't.
All right, so that's your action.
Yeah.
What is your action?
I'm going to use medicine to try to. Well, I guess that would be first aid to try to see if I can staunch it.
Okay, so you're rushing over in front of him.
Yeah.
What-
Take off my jacket.
Okay. What are you doing?
Trying to decide if I should try to talk her down.
You have human?
I do.
All right, give me human.
I'll try to see if I can get her to calm down. No, hell's no.
All right, you know what you know. You can try and calm her down if you want.
No. Okay, unarmed combat to bust down the door now?
Yeah. Or actually, strength times 5.
Oh. It's the same. So,
Okay, well, there you go.
yeah.
3. All right, you slam in the door. There's a chain catch, and you have to get one more to fully knock the door down. But you can look inside. The stench of rotted food wafts there. You see a glimpse of her. She looks like she's been going through chemo or something. Her clothes hang off of her. Her teeth seem too big. The whites of her eyes are yellow-brown. And she's holding a giant-ass revolver. And she's going to aim at you, because... but you get a dodge check, because you can see it.
Alright.
So anyways. Same chance, because shooting through a door, but point blank, so... let's see if she makes it. She gets a 26. That does make it.
So what does the dodge do for that then?
If you get a dodge and it's an opposed roll... What's your dodge at?
40.
If you get between a 26 and a 40, you get a crit, like an 11, you dodge it. Otherwise, you're hit.
Okay.
Shooting,
No.
Oh, God.
yeah! Shooting through the door. Let's see. Did she shoot through the door? Actually, yeah, she did. There's not much.
It's a crack, so.
Yeah, she'd have to do an aim shot to not hit it.
Yeah,
so you still have
she's
to
kind of going wild.
8 minus 3, 5.
Okay.
You were being hit by gunfire, so that's a sand check.
Nope.
It's 1 sand, as this is very surprising.
Do I need to make another one because another one of my colleagues
Nope.
has been hit by? Okay.
Same thing for you, yeah.
And one more box on the violence.
Yep. All right. And that was your action 2 to dodge. What are you doing?
2 gunshots. That means police have definitely been called.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming.
Oh, fuck. What am I going to do about this? I just failed a sand check, but I didn't really lose it. No, I'm going for the gun.
Okay. You can get your gun out. You're not that drunk. I mean,
Actually, is this a sobering effect? Adrenaline?
yeah, I would say you can draw your gun for free since it's in a holster. You can shoot.
I'm going to shoot it leg level through the door.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Shooting body mass would be a standard thing. It'd be -20 to try and shoot her legs out.
Can you see through the door where you're at?
You can't see her legs. It's like he busted the door down at an angle. Like,
Okay. Oh, I didn't know.
so it's like hanging by a chain and
Okay.
like part of the hinge.
Okay.
It takes 2 strings because she.
Oh, I didn't know how far.
She's
it was
paranoid. She added a lot of extra locks and shit because
Okay.
she's crazy and paranoid.
So,
anyways.
I'm going to leave it to random die roll because my addled mind is flipping between adrenaline and booze.
You're still at the -20, by the way.
Oh no! I'm just going to say, even I think I don't want to kill her and shoot for the legs. Odd, I'm in the moment.
Okay.
I try to shoot for the legs. So -20 to shoot.
Okay.
You said, is it minus an additional minus 20 or?
Yeah, it's it's a shooter. So it'd be a total of negative 40.
Fuck. What's my guns? Give me a second. Firearms. 51.
So minus 40 is 11.
That isn't gonna work.
You're gonna do it though.
Yeah. Black. No, not a crit fail.
All right.
So.
You can try and treat him.
If he's up, I'm trying to tell him to get down.
He's down on the ground. He's shooting. You can try and assess the wound.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do for first aid. So, or make sure that I can get him. No, just a failure. 68.
All right. He's
normal.
Squirming around.
Damn it, stand still.
I'm operating a firearm, and it's probably right next to your face. So.
She disappears from the door. You hear running. You remember that there's a fire escape. So, yeah. You're stunned for one round because shot. You can.
I guess I'll try and help my comrade up because he's also been shot.
Okay, you're both up.
And we need to catch her. Let's get out to the street.
Just, God damn it! I don't have athletics.
I probably could catch her, but I'm shot.
Okay, just stay here. So,
what are you gonna do? You can go down the stairs.
Yeah, I can try. Well, how much is the door leaning off?
It would take one more strength check to knock it down.
I'll give it a shot. So.
Okay.
Yeah, 20. I get the rest of it. So.
Okay. You stop treating the wound. You run over. You knock the door down. Mm-hmm. You fall down with it. She's already gone. She's down. She's already on the fire escape. She made her athletics check.
Shit.
And that's what she's doing. Yeah. She's. So are you chasing after her?
I have 30 athletics. I'm not going to be able to probably catch her unless I'm just doing some miracle. And also, I'm a crazy guy. Actually, we could probably do better because I need to treat you. There's going to be an APP on her anyway. So
is there?
That's a good question. Is there?
No. Well, you don't have criminology, do you?
No.
Yeah. So they'll catch her.
Yeah, they'll catch her anyway. We need to treat wounds now.
Can I check that?
You can give me criminology.
I have criminology, but I'm at a penalty.
Yeah.
I have fucking common sense and she's a former cop.
No, fuck, I don't know. I'm bleeding right now. No, it's a 72.
No, I'm more concerned about saving them.
All right, you have to get them to stop moving to treat one of them.
Yeah, there's...
You want to treat both of them, or do you...
I'll do one at a time, so I'll take...
Potter, you've been in a war zone before, right?
Yeah. God damn it, wait for the paramedics to come in. Put your goddamn gun away.
What? We might need it.
No.
But you've been in a war zone before, right? I mean, I've been shot.
All right, so...
I got shot.
So, that's the thing, Potter, are you going to stay to be treated?
Oh, so...
Or do you want to chase after her?
For a little bit, but cops are going to be called.
Yeah, do you want to get out of here? Or do you want to
Yeah.
search the apartment?
We need to be able to search the apartment. So, if you can staunch the bleeding, we'll take care of it later.
Okay. Did you make your check?
We'll make it now, so...
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm sucking today at rolling.
Yeah, you take another point of damage if you want to search. I'll say you can search, but you'll take another point of damage.
Can I shoot him away and first aid myself?
You get one more chance, yeah.
No.
Okay. You're feeling kind of lightheaded.
Yeah, let's just go. This is Fubard now.
All right. You can all give me alertness checks because you can see inside the apartment.
Okay.
Nope. I'm
Nope.
Did all three of you fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
great.
There's trash everywhere. There's flies. It's disgusting.
I'm going to throw up.
Yeah. There's bills. There's lots of ripped up mail on the floor.
Between the stench, the booze, and the gut shot, yeah, I'm throwing up.
Okay. You throw up.
Yeah.
And
There's probably blood in it. You know?
yeah, no one's chasing after
It's
it.
terrible.
Okay.
So,
fuck this.
in fact, yeah. So if you want to flee before the cops show up, that's going to be athletics checks from all of you.
For somebody who's supposed to be like in great shape, what's my athletics? Base.
Bot 5.
Okay.
Is this another impaired roll?
Yeah.
Awesome. Black.
Right
Look,
at
I didn't make it.
Yeah.
right at 50. So
So you make it.
yep.
All right.
I'm stumbling.
The
I've been
cops
shot.
see you stumbling.
Put the gun's already put away.
Actually, no. That's 50 out of 70.
Fortunately, you by instinct you have your badge up. So the cops drive you to the hospital.
Oh God. I don't know what the hell I got.
So he's going to the hospital. You two are out of sight. You can staunch the bleeding and not take. You'll take one more point of damage because you ran, and the heart was pumping blood out of you, like it does. But you'll stop the bleeding because you can stop that at least. And your clothes are ruined, obviously.
Yeah, that's why we bring extras.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do?
Well, probably go to an actual doctor.
Well, they got to report gunshot wounds. That's the problem. So
Yeah.
Okay, go to a veterinarian.
Or you
Good
can
luck.
have a phone to contact the
Yes.
program director.
yeah, program director.
yeah,
You might
Contact
want to
program
tell them that
and
one of your
Sachenko
people
has been
got
taken in.
Okay.
So we will
probably
report all
delirious and
details.
babbling about moss dragons in the dark and people coming out of
I
the
don't know the shit
sanitary-
that you've seen.
I'm babbling about this stuff.
All right.
In the
They tell you to go. They have a room at you reserved for a Mr. Green at the Sleepy Inn outside near the airport. It's a chain. And they tell you to sit tight. And a few hours later, a paramedic shows up who is obviously off duty. And he just looks at you. He's like, I'm being paid not to ask questions, so just tell me where the guy is, and I will treat him, and I will take everything with me, and let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
All right.
So it would be a medicine check to basically tell them exactly what needs to the
He
exact.
tells you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's. I lift up my shirt.
Oh, no, I didn't tell them exactly. Wait, that's what it does.
Well, if you knew what you were doing, I wouldn't be here, wouldn't I?
That's what I'm saying.
So he heals one
How
point
the
of
program's
damage.
done.
You heal 1 point of damage because you're at the hospital.
babbling incoherently.
You will face. You get a. There's a local FBI liaison who is like.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm probably at least semi-sober by this point.
Okay, yeah. Because you were shot, you're gonna have to face a disciplinary hearing.
Listen,
Where out of character? I forgot. Where's your character station?
he is in Lubbock.
Lubbock, Texas. So yeah, back in Texas, you'll have to face a disciplinary hearing. But that's later.
All right. Well, listen, you do what you got to do, man. But there's a lot going on here, all right?
I understand. Strings are being pulled for you, so I don't know what you're up to. Whatever it is, it's not your job.
Is
but
he keyed in?
You don't know.
Oh, fuck it. Then why did they not give this character SIGINT? Sorry. Fuck, can I bureaucracy to
Yeah.
see? Okay, I'm gonna try. Am I impaired still, or am I just...
Yeah. Painkillers.
Okay. Fuck it.
Weird. Having a mental disorder, it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, no. Alright,
You're the one running right about the cliff.
no.
Alright.
I'm gonna say something really fucking weird, and he's gonna think I'm crazy.
What is it?
I mean...
I just really want to go to the opera.
The opera, I mean, are you here to fix my reputation? Repair it?
Give me a sand check.
Is this for helplessness or just...
This is for unnatural.
Oh, great. Red. No!
You realize you've never... How did you know that phrase? You've never heard that before.
Nice.
But it felt nice.
How much did I lose?
It felt right. Well, just one sand.
Okay. Do I get any kind of...
Actually, do you want to gain unnatural?
Yes!
No question. No one.
Off the cliff!
You lose an additional point of sand.
So down...
And you gain 10 points of unnatural.
Fuck yeah!
As you pass out. Or at least, you think you're still talking to him, but then it's suddenly night and you're somewhere else. You realize you're on the bench of that. You're in the foyer, the reception area of that museum you were looking into.
Oh yeah. I will
around.
wander into the museum in the dream.
Well, actually, you're just staying in the reception. You see Amy Walker there, Dr. Walker,
Yeah.
and she's staring. She's in the gallery, and as you walk towards, and she starts signing to you in sign language, and you know sign language.
Okay.
And she says, "Do not cross the threshold."
Where is the threshold?
There are many thresholds. This is one, but there is another.
The
gate and the key is near. If you cross the threshold, destroy it. Do not cross the threshold. Destroy. Remember the name. The name you have heard. The name you have heard from the dead man. And it will know fear.
I will remember. Oh God, should I just say it out loud? Because I remember actually. Yogg-Sothoth.
You wake up screaming that.
Yogg-Sothoth.
And suddenly you know.
I know.
You just need to know where she's keeping the stone. The stone of Yaz. The stone of... It's not Yaz, it's Yogg-Sothoth. Core, the stone of Core. She has it. She must have it. That explains everything.
I'm looking for my phone.
Yeah.
Probably causing a little bit of bleeding.
Yeah, you have to rip off your IVs.
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah,
fuck.
You do that.
I'm a driven man. I still haven't hit break.
Your phone is right there.
Grab the phone.
All right.
I'm just
Who
immediately.
are you gonna call?
Even.
Meanwhile, you two
Okay.
get a call back and saying, unfortunately, we were able to get someone else at the crime scene to sanitize it. There's one last lead. To be honest, we want to use you because you are most expendable at this point.
Points for honesty.
This is a test. Go to this location and tell us what's there.
Can we get any firearms since she's obviously armed and we...
She's paying for a unit at the Lock 'em Up self-storage facility at 3306 North Kedzie Avenue. Find out what's in there. An APB has been put out for her. She is currently not in custody. If you do this, you will be let back in. It will be fine. You will not have to worry about any repercussions.
Okay.
Can we possibly get any weapons to...
She hangs up.
Is this about when my
And
call
then you
comes
get a call.
in? It will be Potter gets the call. He was the first one of my speed dial roll randomly. So.
Okay.
Bring.
Yes.
Potter. The gate, the key. We have to destroy it. Wait, the stone. It's the name. It's the name. You weren't there. Fuck, you weren't there. Core. The core thing. It's not core. It's something else. I'm not going to say. You don't want to hear. You do not want to hear this, man. Seriously.
You're
where the
stone
fuck
cold
are
sober,
you?
by the way.
What?
You're stone cold sober.
But I'm not slurring. I'm just.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you?
Where the fuck are you? Why aren't you at the hospital?
Actually, I'm walking into the hospital. So I said, oh, by the way, this is a pertinent question. Was I able to retain my firearm?
No.
Figured. All right. So I'm walking out of the hospital in a bloodstained shirt.
Just rust calling it up.
Give me a luck check.
All right. I'll call low. Black. '07.
You find a gym bag with some doctor's going to go to the gym.
Rabbit.
Yeah, you can put them on. Do you have sweat pants and sweat?
Cool. Pack my clothes into the bag.
Yeah.
Take the bag with. Mm-hmm. Leave no traces. I'll meet you somewhere. What's near you right now? I'm leaving the hospital. Okay, I'm checked out. Don't worry about it.
All right, wait. We've got a lead we need to follow up, and we don't have time to wait for you.
Yeah,
So
It's on the way.
What are we looking for?
Who gave you the lead?
Our director.
We don't have. Never mind.
Hang up.
Fuck.
Handler.
Going to the storage unit.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
You get a
He's
text
drunk
message.
and he's
Check
shot.
it.
There's an address.
We can't just leave that if he's spraying stuff.
What is the address?
It's 3306 North Kedzie.
Okay, we can't go in there without any other goddamn weapons because we are she already has something on us.
Since I'm stone
Unless you
cold
wanna get
sober,
totally
I'm going to
shot
pull some
again.
strings.
Then you
find a
you
gunshot
find a way
back in
to
the
get
store.
weapons. I'm going to do
the
the
bureaucracy
job.
Actually,
biology.
you can. There's actually the doctor put his wallet in there with credit cards.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Give me a criminology check.
Black. 51. Shit out of 50.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
All right. It'll have repercussions later.
It will have repercussions later.
I don't give a fuck. All right.
You
Into the ground.
All right. So yeah, it'll take you times if you want to get weapons or anything like that.
I need him for connections because I have nothing on there.
I'm ex-military. That doesn't
You
mean
can
I
legally
get free-
buy guns.
Okay.
You can if you make an int ×5 check, you can buy a gun with your own funds.
So made it 50.
All right. What kind of gun do you want?
Base. Let's see.
I made it.
Okay. You can both have a gun. What kind of gun do you want?
That's like, can we get a 45 like her?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. What bond? What bond?
Okay.
Bond is going to suffer. You take a point off a bond.
No. My ex-wife is still getting it.
Yep.
Sorry.
There goes that alimony payment.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what you're spending.
Need on, yeah.
All right.
Best friend back home. We agree. We made a pact to no longer buy guns.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's more you owe him money, and you're not paying him back now. So that's going to strain your relationship.
Let's just do a 9mm pistol.
All right, this is taking all three of you.
Right. I'm getting.
But you can get Uber on your phone, and you have a gun.
It's going to be a big ass automatic. So
big automatic pistol.
yeah.
All right.
And I'm getting the fuck over there.
All right.
Uber guy.
Everyone roll luck.
All right.
Whoever gets the highest margin of success gets there first.
So it's just
Actually, both. Are you two going separate? Well, actually, you since you're both going,
Yeah.
everyone's going separately. So yeah.
So so I call low or high.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so I'm
choose.
calling low. Red. 6, but that's not much of a. That's a pretty wide. It's not close enough. So
High.
someone's gonna do it for me.
Well, it's a success though, right?
It is. Yeah.
Oh. Failed.
You failed. Okay, so you're getting there.
I got an 11 on a low, so
Critical success goes first.
Yep.
So you get there first. It's a 4-level climate-controlled storage facility. You can tell there are a bunch of lockers on each floor. 24/7. Let's see here. Let's see who's on duty. All right, there is a man, shaved head. He looks, like the type. Actually, as an ex-military guy, Potter. You know him as the wannabe kind of guys who acts real tough. I mean, just was very.
he got discharged earlier than he planned, and he's making it up by beating up on civvies once he got home.
Yep.
Okay.
So he says, "Yeah, what can I do for you? Looking to sign up, get yourself a storage unit?"
Yeah, I just wanted to take a look at the facility and see if it's secure enough for my needs.
Okay. All right. So you're touring the facility with him. All right. So you can give me a search check or alertness.
Alertness. Ought to.
All right. As you tour it, you smell a familiar kind of bad rotting food, very faint though. Somewhere on the 3rd floor, row. Actually, no, it's on the 1st floor. But on the 3rd, there are 40 units per level. So the 3rd row. So somewhere between 30 and 39. Those are, they have 10 per row.
I'll talk about how I need first floor access, and I need access that's approximate in that area for reasons.
Yeah, he's
And
happy.
so if I could see that hallway, that'd be great.
Talks about how it's great. The only thing about this place is it's in the city, so it's not necessarily a good place to hide your gold in case the government comes and tries to steal your gold. Have you heard of Ron Paul? A good word about Ron Paul.
I've heard a lot of things lately.
So yeah, but he's trying to sell you on it. But all the other 2 of them are open. Actually, yes, so you can narrow out 2 of them, 39 and 35. But the others are all
And 33 is the one we're looking for?
it's somewhere in this road, somewhere between 30 and 39. You don't know which one it is, though.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone. So 35 and 39 are open. They're not locked. Every other one is locked. And the guy whose name is Sonny is trying to sell you. So you'd have to, if you want to snap open the locks, or you realize he does have key cards. Let's see here. With the key cards, they can open any of the units. So.
I'd like to see...
So yeah, actually they don't have locks, but they have keypads that you normally enter in them, but there's a key card slider. So if you get the key card, you can open any of the units.
Alright, so I smell that faint rotting smell.
It's somewhere in this row.
I'll start talking about it, and I was like, look, if I'm going to rent this out, I need to know if any of my goods are going to be spoiled by being too close to something that already has been spoiled.
Okay.
So can we look around and see where this smell's coming from and maybe figure out what can be done
All right,
about
I'll
it?
give you one more alertness check.
No.
Okay, you cannot identify it. You show up next. You ring the bell up front, I guess.
I'll just ring the bell.
Well, I can't leave you back here because you're not paying customer yet. But if you come up with me, sir, we can resolve this. It must be a temporary problem. It's a violation. I can find it. I have to maintain the privacy of everyone. We don't want the government.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to wait while you take care of that.
Okay. So, but you're there. He's like, oh, hello, sir.
Hey, you're just looking in the storage options. Yeah.
You see him.
Hey, Potter.
Oh, do you two know each other?
Yeah, he's...
We're all co-workers.
He's my security consultant. Maybe you can give him a tour and he'll get a better impression. And I'll let you... And I won't interfere.
What's the issue?
No, you...
All right, you just want me to give it a once over? Just
give it a once over. I don't want to pollute your opinion.
Well, we can go somewhere else. I mean, if you don't...
I assure you, I'm completely unpolluted right now.
4 floors worth of things.
We need first floor access.
Okay. You give me a persuasion check. Why don't you give me a persuasion check?
I'll talk the guy into it. Yeah, let's take a look around. We'll take a look around. It's great. Don't worry about it. Black. Nope. 90.
Okay. Look, I'll go back there and sort it out myself. You two just wait up here, or if you want, here's my manager's card. You can call him. We can set up a meeting. But we have loading. We have freight elevators. We can whatever kind of thing you're doing. We can help you. It's climate control.
You go look into it, and we'll.
Well, yeah. So here, he hands a card. I don't know how long this is going to take. So you two are left up front.
Real quick question. That gain and unnatural, does it tie in my brain to the word hypergeometric to give me a hint what that means?
Oh, yeah. Well, hypergeometry, you realize, is an alien science.
So after the guy walks away. All
All
right, Potter, I know. I've been a little bit off, but listen, this is really important. You have to understand, space means nothing for this thing.
Anyway, I'm going to see if I can hack my way into the records since he left the terminal nice and open.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Turn off security.
records, and also, does he have a card scanner there? Because if he does, then that's like...
Oh, yeah, I'm way ahead
All
of
right, give me a computer check.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You find her. Garrison, Sarah, Unit 31.
Okay, Unit 31, and disable security.
That actually, you do need a key card, too. So you need to find a blank key card and swipe it. But that will take more time. You can hear him coming up with your lookout, so you realize you need to distract him or not.
I'll distract him, actually, I guess I'll try to persuade him again.
At this point, well, yeah, you go.
Actually, I'm stone cold sober right now. I'm just crazy.
Give me a sand check, by the way. You're really good.
Right.
What are your other disorders?
Alcoholic borderline personality and mold obsession.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, oh god, it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, 3, I fucking made it.
All right, you're fine. So you can, you meet up. You go and give me a persuasion check. You're not going to freak them out automatically.
Yeah. Black. Finally, 34. Made it.
All right, you're distracting him. You can give me a craft microelectronics.
I'm going to be asking about mold, by the way. Is there a mold problem here? I'm really concerned about mold.
Yeah, 12.
Oh yeah, you have your card swipe. So you get here, Spiker. So you can see he's already hacking.
So
yeah.
What? Can I just bump the cameras off?
are they controlled from here?
That would take one more computer. Actually, I will roll secretly.
Okay.
What's your computer at?
70.
Yeah, you disabled it. You turn them off.
All right.
You didn't just turn the monitor off. Yeah, just have to think about that.
This won't be good.
So yeah, you did that. So you're there now.
Yeah, it's just going. What'd you get?
I'll palm you the card.
Okay.
Unit 31.
21.
And I'm keeping the guy distracted by insisting that mold is a very important issue.
Okay. So, and do the cards, do they all look alike? Basically just to, like the...
Yeah.
So, with this, I might be able to go through, just flash them, like, I'm here for myself, and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, since I have that, like, it's like,
I'll let you do that for free. You don't even have to make a persuasion check.
Okay,
So.
yeah, just kind of let's wave him going down.
All right, so you're going to the storage unit yourself.
Oh, death march.
All by yours.
You did that on purpose, you asshole.
Sacrificial lamb.
So you're going there?
Yeah.
You're in front of Unit 31? You smell a faint smell of rotting food.
Before I do that, alertness, do I hear anything inside?
As far as I know, we're still dealing with a human.
Well, just if she's gotten in there, so I don't know. If she is in there, if she
You don't
doesn't,
hear anything.
swipe the card.
Okay.
So,
Roll on garage door, rises easily up.
just kind of off to the side. And it's
there's a smell of like a urine smell. There is a bucket in the corner. There is a filthy sleeping bag, but that's kind of minor compared to the massive stone that is floating in the center of the room. It is a highly polished blob of obsidian stone. It catches the light in unusual ways, seeming to emit blue-green highlights where there should be none. Sand check.
Yep. Critical failure.
Failure.
Of course.
You are stunned by it, and you think you're going away, but you're actually leaning forward into it, and you trip towards it. Your hand reaches out. It's like you're being drawn to it.
You crossed the threshold.
You did cross the threshold.
I didn't know that warning, though, so...
Well, you wouldn't fucking listen because somebody hung up the fucking phone.
Somebody's talking like
Is that my fault?
Make a power times 5 roll.
Power time... shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Did power times 5? Made it.
Okay.
So, barely, but I did.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see. You feel this wretched. You see nothing. You just black out, but you feel crazy wrenching your consciousness as though your consciousness, your point of view, is wrenched out of your body, accelerates into something, and then it just snaps back, and you fall to the ground, kind of stunned. So, with that, though, you lose. You critically fail.
Be cruel, Ross. You know you want.
All right, yeah. Then you lose 10.
10?
Did you hit a threshold?
Yeah, that was.
All right, fight,
break point.
Fight, flight, or catatonia.
Let's see. Actually, where's my... Can I get a D4?
No, you choose.
Oh,
You fucking choose.
No, catatonia. So
Okay, yeah.
I'm just completely...
Both of you can give me alertness checks. All right.
Y'all lose. Nope. I'm too busy distracting the guy.
Nope.
All right.
I'm too busy worrying about the guy noticing.
All right, you're
I
distracting
can
him as
actually
long.
glance over.
All right, so it's several minutes, and
Yeah.
that's as long as you can distract him for. He
Okay,
gets
fine.
back to his station. You hear that. Of course, you're very loud.
Yeah.
So you have. Or what are you going to do? Are you just going to?
I had already done everything I needed to do, so I'm just going to try
Are you
to.
going to turn the cameras back on, or are you going to just hope he doesn't notice as they're off?
I mean, he can't prove that I did it, so.
Okay, you just leave him off.
Yep.
All right, so you're out there.
Glance
What is
over.
your reason? Just he's looking at you too. So my manager has the night off. You know, it have to be tomorrow before he gets to you.
All right, well, you've assuaged my worries about mold. I'm sorry, since the nature of the things we'll be storing.
Look, we get all types here. It's fine.
All right, it's cool. No, was there a particular unit you were looking at, Potter?
Yeah, 35.
35, unit 35.
Yeah, let's take another. Let's take another solid look.
Is
at
it okay?
35.
We'll both go with you, obviously.
Okay.
Gonna drag a civvy into this.
Fuck yeah.
Fantastic.
You are. Both of you, all three of you, see the blue-green light from a row down. He's like, what the hell?
I don't know. We should take a closer look at that. That is a security concern right there.
That is a security concern. So, he starts,
on in.
are you letting him lead the way?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, what?
Am I going to put myself in harm's way anymore? No.
He makes a sand check, but it's
Fuck yeah.
still one sand. Because what the fuck? Yeah, the three of you see a floating blob of obsidian stone emitting blue-green light. I assume if you're looking to see what's in there, are you just going to hang back and see what his reaction to it is?
I'm going to start.
That will be my first instinct.
Okay. Actually, would it? You might just want to be like done home.
Where's Spiker?
Yeah,
Sure,
where is
why
Spiker?
not?
Have I already technically seen this thing in a vision or not?
You have seen it. You don't have
So
to make
I'm just going to
walk.
walk up. Look at the thing. Look at the guy.
Yeah.
This normal? Do you usually keep occult stones floating in
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That is the gate. That is the key. Go on. Head up to the front desk real quick. Well, I'll take care of this for you. Don't worry about it. Now, Potter.
This way.
Yellow. Crit success.
He just turns.
Don't worry about it. We're professionals.
Yeah, Spiker's on the floor. He's unconscious.
So when I was calling to warn you about something, pull the gun out of the bag.
Yeah.
I was warning you about this shit. Turn around and I just empty the.
Both of you make. You make a sand check to see the stone.
I'm gonna empty a fucking clip into the stone.
All right.
Because I'm supposed to destroy this.
You are supposed to destroy it.
That's what the Walker vision told me.
That's what Delta Green told us to do.
And so for you, give me power times 5.
Does cool-headed mean anything for this? I make it. Crit success.
You just lose 1 sanity then.
Okay.
With that. You realize that because it's glowing, it's occupied. She's in it.
Doesn't matter. Have to destroy it.
Yeah.
Have to destroy. I was told to destroy it. Destroy the threshold.
Okay.
We have to destroy the threshold. So,
Okay.
let's do this.
All right.
I'm just emptying the clip into the thing.
All right. Roll firearms. You don't crit. If you crit fail, it'll be fun.
Oh, it'll be great. Yellow.
No.
I didn't worry about it.
Okay.
96 is still a fail, but
Well, it's still.
That was going to be bullets going down into my comatose.
Actually, no. Guns don't work on it. Guns have little effect. They ricochet off it. You realize you're going to need physical force.
oh, son of a bitch, put the gun away.
Yeah.
We got a heavy object. Big heavy object.
Throw Spiker against it.
Spiker.
He's awake.
Just backing up to the wall,
Spiker.
hitting the one
You
behind
didn't
me.
touch the threshold, did you?
It's like saw that and I blacked out.
You got a heavy object? Something heavy. Something like swing, heavy swing.
I have nothing.
I'm not going to swing the shit bucket at it.
Your phone buzzes. There's a text message.
Look.
Unit 39.
Unit 39? Unit 39? Where's...
You look down the hall.
Yeah.
It's open.
Walk
It
over.
wasn't open before.
This way. Okay, hold on. Waltz the fuck over. I am in the middle of the Mystic
You
Vision.
keep an eye on this.
I don't know. I'm against the wall with my 45 out. Like,
Yeah.
So, go with Unit 39.
All right. There is a sledgehammer on the floor.
Potter, you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
What's your strength?
My strength is 10, but what's your, unarmed
My unarmed is 50.
city?
rock.
Okay, I'll take a swing. If I fuck it up, you take a swing. Sound fair?
Sure.
All right, let's do
You
this.
take a swing first. Why not?
All right.
Fuck it, Hammer Town.
Both of you give me alertness checks.
All right. Yellow. Nope. I am focused.
12.
There's something in the dirt or on the ground below the sledgehammer.
What's that?
You don't know.
Scuff.
It's like it's scratched in the dust. Very faint.
What does it look like?
It's unfamiliar. You'd have to take it. You'd have to study it. You're not sure.
Burner phone photo.
Yeah. All right.
Stare at it while walking back to the stone.
Okay. All right. So
Take a swing.
All right. Strength and 5.
Black. 13.
All right. You destroy it. It shatters.
Smash the fuck out of it. Keep going.
Rumbles.
I'm fucking this thing up.
And you know,
hit it too.
your consciousness slingshots out of your mind for a moment.
Oh shit! This again.
There's no sign check for you, but for a moment, you're looking. You're in the Burnier's home for a second,
Okay.
and there's like a silhouette, a figure of pure darkness, and then it just turns and writhes and folds into itself.
Later,
And
sweetness.
it's gone.
I don't know if I say this out loud
Yeah.
or if it's only in the vision.
It's in the vision.
I don't know if I mirror this saying it out loud.
Yeah.
I shout later, sweetness.
All right, and then you're back. You realize it is gone, and Sarah Garrison, who was inside of it, controlling the entity, is gone forever as well.
Whoops.
And
Well, she was obviously a bad
you
person.
gain sanity back.
Woo! 22.
Do you explain it to the others?
I'm going to start babbling. Are they going to listen?
Nope.
All right, guys. I figured it out. That she was the one. It was her mother was sweetness.
So I call our friendly handler on our only approved phone. Mm-hmm. So we took care of the storage unit.
Is Sarah Garrison a problem anymore?
According to Crazy McDrunk Pants, no.
Excellent.
We did the thing.
We will send a third party to verify. But if you go to the airport, you will have tickets back to your home lives.
Fantastic.
We'll be seeing you.
I have concerns about future assignments.
Noted. So yeah, you go. So you didn't listen. Did you listen to him ranting?
It was the gate. It was the key.
Good choice.
To E. No, I was too bad. I'm just walking.
So you're not listening.
I'm just walking out because what I've seen has just blindsided me. I'm just completely out.
Alright,
Waving
so you
the
don't
hammer
understand
over
the
my
impl-
head.
So you do not. You choose not to understand the implications
Yes,
of what has happened.
that's true.
So no sanity for you.
Yay!
No. Sand gain.
Oh, no sand gain for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
I
fine.
was.
Still had to-
This is a
He
regain.
gained sanity, 1d10 sanity. He rolled one, but
Yeah.
So I'm just staring at the picture the entire flight home.
I know what your vignette's gonna be. Studying the unnatural. Like, what the fuck is this?
I know what my vignette's going to be. Probably
I
going to
only
fire.
lost 2 sanity this session.
That's true.
So, I can afford to do
So yeah, so this is sweetness. You figured out the thing. She was a Delta Green friendly, and she got this from a cult she helped kill. And when she steps into it, she manifests an entity, and she's been using that to visit her child. At
And
night.
take care of anything that goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like mean pets.
Unfortunately, if she doesn't step into it every night, the entity still manifests in that home.
So she's not in the driver's
But
seat.
because exactly, and so if you had just taken the stone away, or if you'd killed her before she got to the stone, or put her in jail, that family would have died. So this is the best ending for her.
See, crazy equals good.
But
that requires-
if you had staked out that house at night, it would have shown up, and it would have been real.
So, after a fashion, our failures led to the best possible success.
Welcome to Delta Green.
So I did add in a few minor elements at the Exeter Museum, but that could be revisited later. But that's basically the scenario. You missed a bunch of stuff in the apartment because you failed all your checks, and you call out. You said sweetness to her, which is like, oh god, they know. And so she is sand 0 and has a 44 with her at all times. And if and it specifically says if she's confronted by authorities, and when you tell like, hey, sweetness, you're saying you're an authority, you know what she's doing. She's just going to open fire.
Nice.
And try and get to the stone. So, and because 2 of you were shot and only one of you had guns, the drunkard, she got away.
So with this one is, and granted that you don't have to answer since that might be metagaming for any future of these scenarios setting up, but are the calls that we're getting possibly from cowboy units trying to infiltrate, or also just a full disorganization of the new conspiracy?
Well, that is a feature, not a bug.
I was about to say I wasn't asking if it was a bug. I was like,
that is specifically on me. How I'm running it in terms of like keeping you in the dark about who are you really taking.
Okay,
over.
no, and I like that too. It's just
So yeah. How you got the messages in the real estate meeting that was in the scenarios written, but like whether the meaning of that is mine. So I wanted to keep you guys in the dark.
I know it's a nice one that where you can.
Conspiracy within conspiracy.
Well, and it brings up the trust issues constantly. Like, who do we know who we're talking to? Is this person giving us?
I know I don't want to work with that fucknut again.
Except I have the answers! And I did the...
So did you guys like the scenario?
That was great,
Yeah.
actually.
I did. So I felt I may have to adjust the character because I felt he was not very effective.
You can rewrite you can revise your character if you want to between sessions. regions. Keep them for story-wise, but change the skills around a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, these are pre-gens.
I feel that the setting was, like, the scenario was a little disjointed in the sense that the investigation starts in Tampa, but also wants to keep you in Tampa, but also tries to draw you to Chicago.
Right. It's definitely a harder investigation because the leap between the family and the biological mother is very thin, and it's very hard to, like, I added the stuff about the drawings, like, it does say...
Which is a strong,
It does say that she's the only one who knows about the imaginary friend, and I figured out, well, she'd make pictures of her, so I added that myself. But, like, it's not meant to be an easy investigation.
Right.
If we'd made any more social role, sufficient social roles, would have been able to figure out if, like, the mom's been trying to re-enter the life at some point and they've kept denying her?
No, because that's not in there. I'd have to make that up. That's
to me, that seems that would be a stronger connective tissue for the narrative. So,
well, yeah, but I think this is designed to be a harder investigation. Like
it's designed to try to initially funnel you into trying to do a night stakeout where the entity sees you and you have to confront the entity, and then you have to start asking the hard questions, which then leads you to Chicago.
Yeah,
like that's where the scenario is trying to guide you from the get go.
Yeah. It's a bit. I think this is more like a rough draft of a scenario. It's very open ended and stuff. So, yeah. So, anyways, so I'll have some. Oh,
what is she? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she
does
swiped at me.
Sasha.
Yep.
I got her.
Any session recorded in Tom's house will feature a cat.
Yeah, a cat
probably attacking someone.
Yeah. Anyways, I probably deserve that.
No.
More than right.
Yogs of off is angry. But anyways, we'll talk to you. Oh yeah, and also saying the name, the creature is actually immune to all physical weapons. But if you say Yogg-Sothoth, that hurts it.
That's a common theme with the monsters in this campaign, Ross.
I know. Weird. Anyways, all right. Good game, everybody. Next time we'll probably either do Observer Effect or Star Chamber.
Maybe I can finally kill off Zinchenko.
Well, he did get shot,
and he's probably getting fired.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll deal with repercussions too.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys next time.
All right.
Yay. Bye.